even or odd?
Let's go even.
Danielle, would you like to do a recap?
I feel like I lose these every time.
You do.
That's okay. That's how my luck went today. It's fun.
Oh no.
Let's see. What were we doing? I believe we started mid spooky witch battle. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like on the rickety bridge.
Oh, we fucked them up.
They summoned many legions of goons, and I nuked them immediately. You should not bring, target-rich environments in front of people with fireball. But I had a great time.
Yeah.
Many things got murdered. The witches tried to fuck off into the ethereal plane. I know we murdered at least one of them.
We murdered all
I don't
three.
remember if we murdered more of them. Did we murder all three? Good
we
for
murdered
us.
all three.
Heck yes, quality. And then, forget exactly how it happened, but Jeb found out that the spooky boys were attacking the Jenkins homestead. We're like, "Okay, I guess he's doing that now." It just takes off. Doesn't say anything to the rest of us. Just like peace.
Just like, hey, are we coming with you? Is this something you want our help with?
Man is already leaving.
Okay, I guess we'll
Kill
help.
one Jenkins. You create 2 more crazies.
They just split. They just undergo binary fission. Now there's 2 slightly smaller ones.
The Jenkins family can reproduce
The
asexually or
Jeblings!
sexually.
That's how the Jeblings are for.
The
Canonical Jeblings!
Jeb buds.
The Jeblings!
So anyway, we being the good friends and acquaintances that we are, we go after him. We hang out there. We meet his crazy granddad, who seemed remarkably sane at the time. He's got some spooky haunted tree things. The name of which I'm blanking on.
Wood wards?
Something like that. Something that looks like straight out of Valheim. So that turned out mostly fine. Some of them went and fought shit I'd used on my spell slots. So I'm gonna chill out inside and just watch from the window while y'all do work. The true cleric special. We finished up that.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
You could have just shipped Zed.
It's consuming this entire region.
You indeed.
Let's see. Zeph followed Conrad's brother Everett. There we go.
Yeah.
That's his name. Into the woods, because we're like, he's talking to the he's cool, but he's kind of weird. We don't quite know what's going on with him.
I have obtained a kitchen.
So Zeph follows him like a stalker.
I wasn't trying to be sneaky.
I know, but it's still
just like, hey, sup? You're doing a weird thing. I'm just checking to make sure you're okay.
Yes, I dropped my
Still
shield.
stalking, Gale.
I'm gonna
Regardless
go
of
into
whether
the
you're being
Witchwood
good at it.
alone to find the shield. So they go off. They meet his semi-crazy mentor that was the spooky druid guy that we saw earlier and politely went,
No.
this seems like Fey bullshit, we're fucking off.
To be fair, it was Fey bullshit.
I mean, it was, but it was good Fey bullshit.
Yeah.
So they have their touching last chat with each other, because Radagast looking guy is actually Tapio in disguise, and he's, I don't know, voided? It reminded me of the Void from Hollow Knight. I don't know what he's got, but it's bad. So he's like, I'm gonna go square up to the Witch of the Woods. Emilia with an E.
Yeah.
And, walked off in all of his noble tree knightly glory.
Zeph just third wheeled that entire interaction.
You're It was so funny. They came back, and I think we headed back to Brindol.
Yeah. Just freaking just like, cool, I'm gonna go meet your master with you. Oh, he's dying. Oh, he's leaving to go die. Oh. Oh,
You follow
dear.
the spooky bullshit, you get the esoteric knowledge. So yes.
Yeah.
basically we ramped up. So yes, Jim, your household and uncle are safe. Um, everyone else in Brindle, you guys have fully returned from the witch hunt. I believe I gave you guys a treasure from last time.
No.
I don't know.
You did a whole bunch of D6 rolls, but we got no treasure.
No treasure?
I mean, like, we've got statues and vases.
Okay.
What else did we get from that?
I don't know, but we should get more
the Wand
treasure.
of Viscid Globs, I'm pretty sure we got
Oh,
from
that's
that.
right.
The Staff, the
Yeah.
Ivory
I got a cool
Claw,
cauldron.
and the Cauldron.
Oh, did we get the revive cauldron?
I don't think so.
The revive cauldron?
It's
Yeah,
not,
there's a cauldron of
yeah,
rebirth where if you pile in 400 pounds of salt into there, you can
It's not
revivify
that
someone.
cauldron, I think.
That's so funny.
It's not that cauldron.
It was a different cauldron.
Which is cauldron.
She can make a broom of flying.
Yeah, just like
yes.
you put different thingamajigs in and you can get stuff. Get spells.
Yeah, anyone who sees me using this is absolutely going to think I'm insane.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All you to assume that we don't assume that already.
Like, more so than usual.
Bitch, we've been in combat together.
What are you implying?
Well, I mean, like,
Please catch me dunking my broom into a cauldron, then flying off out the window.
All you hear is.
see, I don't know if that is more or less weird than the shit that Emran had going on.
It's a different flavor of weird.
Nah, what would be creepy is if she has voodoo dolls.
Oh god.
You're safe, I don't need that for components. They might catch me out back shattering some mirrors.
Oh god.
I think it would be hilarious is that if Halloween exists, someone dresses up as a witch, and Jeb's like, "Oh, nice, you're actually wearing your actual, clothes."
What do you
It's
mean
like, "No,
costume?
I'm not a witch."
Just what do you mean
What?
costume?
I am an alchemist, not a witch!
Let's see.
Is there a difference?
Yes.
Theoretically!
You have a cauldron. They have a cauldron. You cast spells. They cast spells.
Well, I didn't have the cauldron initially. You brought me the cauldron. So if anything, if this is what makes me a witch, then you made me a witch.
Question:
You
if I
have a
had the
house.
cauldron, does that make me a witch? Because I would have a cauldron and can cast spells.
Yes.
Your dad. No.
I love the
So-
immediate just your dad. No.
That was all the gold you guys found as well.
Money!
Money
Um,
rolling in it.
Excuse me. I must go see my wife.
I must go
My
see
wife.
my wife.
My beautiful wife. And my kids.
all
But my
right.
wife.
Oh, I am the kids.
All right. First and foremost, before you guys go, as this is also now essentially a scene, I would like everyone to roll me a d6. Let's see if you guys are pulled into any of the events that shall
Oh, God.
transpire.
Oh dear.
Not events.
I think I've been pulled
Anything but
into an
events.
event.
You all see Jeb pull up 2 fingers, flick them a couple of times, and just whoom, disappear. Peace.
Whew.
All right.
Scuba.
Did you make this, or is this from something?
Eh?
The cauldron.
I found it online and kit and like a couple other items, and I rearranged it a bit.
Cauldron.
I like that art.
He's cool art.
This,
Someone needs to lay off of the what's it called? Shoot. I forgot the name of this word.
Which one?
Those brilliant insight.
Dry ice.
Uh,
Right.
Oh, it's been a day.
You know,
Oh,
mood,
boy.
honestly.
see. All right. Let's see. Zeph.
Oh god, I've been pulled into shenanigans.
Zeph, as the highest commanding the Night Lord there, you were instantly pulled into bullshit.
Fuck.
As as
You
this
see a
is your
cane, reach out, grab, yank him across.
as Zeph, you have been informed by the knight there, whose name is let's see, check. His name is Ryan.
Ryan, nice.
Uh, as he says, as he says, I am going to report all this. Do I report Mr. Jenkins' wooden creatures?
No.
Are you sure?
Wait, hold on.
It's probably gonna be on site.
Out of character. Out of character, Lord Giard did mention that he knew about them. Who else would this report reach?
Lauren Giard, a couple of the other night lords. It will reach the mayor of Witchcross and maybe the mayor of Nemon's Gap, as this is in between the territories of either lord.
Oh god. Fuck, I don't know.
I mean, the knight is leaning towards yes because
I'm also leaning towards yes. I mean, Brindle already knows it's probably only going to be a matter of time before Nemon's Gap and Witchcross knows.
it's not like we don't have Felix as well.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of weird nonsense going on. I think it can be safely reported.
All right. Jeez. Puts together some kind of militia, yes. Jenkins said, yes, I am a crazy militia man and I shall make my own militia.
I live in Appalachia. I have my own defenses.
It's like, I don't need your freaking armies of Brindle. I can make my own.
Right. See, there's after that. Zeph, you're also afterwards more or less meeting up with my couple of you're meet up quickly by a couple of the night commanders.
Alrighty.
As you are met up by Drexel and Baldwin, as they both ride to you at the Jenkins estate. They first come to ask you about the report of the witches. See what has happened.
The witches are quite thoroughly dead.
Where's that?
The heads... Didn't we burn them? Didn't we burn the bodies?
Jeb has made it to where their souls can no longer return unless it's by a resurrection.
Oh, right, the
Or
ice.
wish.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, just... Still attached to the bodies, but that won't be an issue because their bodies are now made of ice.
Okay. All right.
Like, if they try to return to those bodies, that's not happening.
All right. You can tell that Baldwin is very put off edge.
He's like,
Drexel is not really. It's just kind of more or less like just
Just weird magic nonsense. It's fine.
Weird magic. I understand. I have Aragorn, and then there's Baldwin, who is I have nothing but paladins and clerics on my side.
oh god.
And then there's Zeph with, yes, clerics, but also, like, people who have seen some shit, a guy who's been affected by the Fae, a warlock.
Yes. So.
And Zeph himself has been witness to weird magic bullshit.
Baldwin is more or less pressing you, Zeph, really about the creatures of the Force and the Fae.
What do you want to know? I mean, I've taken detailed notes. Oh, that kind of. Okay.
Defenses. What type of weapons did I bring? What type of damage did I do?
I think the only ones using magic there were the witches themselves, but there was... like, Zeph internally, like, pauses for a brief second, just like, oh yeah, the Giard puppet. I'm not gonna mention that. Or at least not as the Giard puppet.
We didn't see that. That never happened.
All right.
Zeph is just going to phrase it as, yeah, we found, like, a wooden puppet that was on a big skeletal zombie horse thing.
Does the puppet have any significance?
No? Not that I could tell.
He said, like a liar.
Like a liar.
As you see Drexel, there's kind of like let them say, puppet, you say.
Yeah?
So if I were to go in there into the Witchwood, find said puppet, what would I find?
I don't know. I didn't get a good look at its face. All I could tell is that it was made of wood, it was wearing armor, had a big zombie horse, and kept on summoning undead fucks.
Roll me a deception check.
Hep. 16.
Because Drexel, both of them know that this is your job to know who or try to figure out what this is and get better detail than basically, I don't know, it's just a wooden thing. This seems too important to just kind of like brush off like you are doing.
We were in a rush. Like, as soon as we killed the witches, we got notice that the Jenkins were, quote-unquote, in danger. Apparently they weren't, and so we just rode over as quick as we could. Didn't have a lot of time.
Have no fear, for Jeb is here.
Jeb's here now.
No, not there. Fuck no.
As you see Baldwin just kind of like under his mask, Zeph, you just see him squint his eyes as he just kind of looks at you and says, So you couldn't understand it. So if I were to go to my loyal knight right now and get the information from him of who is on that battlefield.
Okay, you want to know the deal here? It's something that we probably shouldn't mention to Lord Giard. It will make him very sad.
Drexel, both of them are intrigued, but more like what type of danger is this?
Just
not
like,
intrigued, but more or less worried.
Zeph just kind of looks around, make sure that nobody's watching or listening. And just kind of gets close and just... It was modeled after Lord Giard's dead son.
You just see Drexel fucking cold stare towards the ground.
Do you understand why I didn't want to mention it?
Baldwin is not. He's a lot younger, but you can tell he fully grasps the situation as you just see the widest of eyes underneath the mask.
Yeah. Spooky shit.
Did you destroy it?
Wait, did we? I don't know if we did.
I burned the house. Jeb
We
Jeb
did.
makes sure to like
We
Okay.
burn the
definitely
house.
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the witches won't burn per
Yeah.
se.
we did burn it.
All right. All right. Nice. You just see them both look at each other and says, I guess you guys, they look at each other and kind of say, all right. That might settle where Lord Giard's next motions might be. As
Wait, Lord
we
Giard's
might be-
motions or the
well,
things in the Witchwood?
well, Lord Giard's motions might be shifted in this, as we could frame it not as the sun, but the terrors of the witches were great. We might need some aid from some other outside forces that could aid us in teaching some of our knights in some more clerical ways.
That would certainly help.
Lord Giard has, let's just say, sent for and has been possibly searching for say sponsoring a new knight group to take some agency in the region.
Oh.
The Lords of the Silver Hand.
Okay.
We
Well,
should bring them into this.
of course, I'm a paladin. My wife is a cleric. We can potentially help with training. And I do employ
Well-
a good number of clerics as well.
It's not really more or less you're helping with him, but more or less him doing the training for us and
Oh.
ensuring that we have a supply of men and women that have such knowledge
Ah, I see. I
Yes.
see.
as he carries about the witches and other evil creatures.
Well, so like just because I'm thinking about it, if you do want like what those what all the things we fought looked like, I did sketch out some very fine details on them. As Zeph just like pulls out the like book that he was making for his kids that's basically just a bestiary. And just like flips to the most recent pages.
You see Drax will look at that and says, okay. Can I borrow this for a few days?
Sure, just as long as you give it back just the way you got it.
Alright. Alright, as he just like takes it and looks at it and says, alright, I need to get Aragorn on this. Maybe get some of his scribes, start copying all the pages.
Yeah.
Roger,
It's got all I know about all I fought.
I have underlings.
And like at this point
Yes.
it's a pretty hefty book.
It is. So yes, Lords of Brindol now will have somewhat of a to add to their let's say dictionaries and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Add to their knowledge.
Zeph has been making the Leonaros Guide to Monsters.
So yes, you guys all go back to Brindle. And you guys have fully killed the witches, slain their forces, scattered what remains of them in the eastern side of the Witchwood. Now, what would you guys like to be doing for the next 4 months? For this next upcoming season, which is spring and summer.
I think I'm training up like the new guards that I'm being given, the new people I'm being given for my night band.
All right.
Especially with the knowledge that in a few years we're gonna go to war.
Alright.
And we'll start like actively preparing Terra for combat now, since he's like 20-ish.
Alright. How about you, Ostrad? What are you planning?
I think Ashrad is focusing on continuing to finish up the 4 towers that he wanted to build. He's
Alright.
inspecting the walls. It's become almost borderline like obsessive at this point.
You did finish those
He's-
towers like a bit ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he's
you're just
making
checking them
sure.
over.
And he's very obsessive about like making sure everything is where it should be, and that's basically the gist of it. Is that he's just kind of wandering around, making sure that his Order of the Red Knight are all trained up and doing their own jobs.
Let's see.
Let me see if I can actually turn this into. Maybe Ashrad is working on a magic item of some kind.
Nice.
How much money we got?
I'm calculating that. A
Jib.
lot.
Yes.
Another Triceratops.
Oh
No.
my god. For Jeb. For Jeb.
For Jeb. Twinsies.
Alright.
Twinsies.
At the end of the 4
Come on.
months, we have 788 platinum, 19,992 gold, and some stuff I can sell. So more than that, actually.
Think about the aura that
There's a lot of
Jeb
aura.
Huge
Ashrad.
Triceratops.
would have riding into battle. And then Jeb promptly gets off of his mount.
No. The mount launched Jeb towards them. He just slams down. Just
Dude.
whips his back towards the enemy.
It would be like an Oliphant.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be scary.
God.
Lone Rider tattooed, screaming.
Okay. We have 21.6k gold, not including platinum.
Good amount of gold.
Yeah.
For Jebediah, he knows it, but like now more than ever, he's missed a lot more time away than he likes. First things first, he's going to give the sword that we found, the waxing crescent, to his wife, Alicia. And I'm assuming the barns are built already on the 6 acres that we have over here.
Yes.
I'm gonna help my cousin Bartholomew move his sheep and cattle down over there and work on procuring more, or at least more of a variety as well as also securing a steady supply of hay and getting and having Alicia, and then being there for Alicia when she's writing up all the logistical stuff for opening up this general store. And I think Jeb, especially now during the spring and summer, he's going to spend a lot more time with out in the community. Going to like community events. Maybe showing up with some like food or baked goods and things like that. Just interacting more with the people. Bring his kids out more often with the people, interacting with them. And kind of raising and being like, hey, I'm opening up a general store, and of course I'm gonna have my products in it, but this is a general store for the public. If you want to sell something, hey, bring it in. We'll find some space for it and see how that goes. I am being an entrepreneur. I am being an entrepreneurial investor. I'm putting my goddamn business degree I'm working on to use now.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure my kids and my wife would love to sell baked goods there.
Edwin.
You sent me a lot of money, right?
We have a lot of money.
How much is Josh going to spend?
How much is Josh gonna spend?
I'm not gonna spend that much of it.
How much is a Triceratops actually?
20K,
25K.
25K.
I'm not buying another Triceratops.
Good.
It would be funny, but not another Triceratops. No, I want a figurine of dog.
Wait, like
I
actually?
need someone to carry.
I think
I need someone to carry my cauldron for me.
I'd just get a mule.
That's not nearly as fun.
Okay.
You gotta be extra.
Get the ivory goats.
Yeah, get the
I don't want
goats.
to hear shit so
Yeah.
bad with the Triceratops.
Get the goats. That'd be so fun.
Oh,
Go read the
and
goats.
Michael, I'm also making sure that all the relics that we found in the over here get to like their proper temples and such. The crown, the belts, the chalice, and the shield, and the necklace.
All right.
Yeah, all that random shit we yoinked.
Ziff, you guys are gonna get a lot of bonuses from Sir.
Oh shit, nice.
They're gonna be like, all right, cool.
Just like, hey, we found some holy relics. Have them back.
yeah.
go.
One of them an organ on top of a walking church.
What?
It's just a battle.
So,
What?
what are you making actually, Danielle? What are you planning to make?
No, I'm not. Well, I mean, I'm making things, but
All right.
you know, I gotta make more war crimes juice. How long do we have again?
4 months.
4 months.
Sick. So yes, I want fancy dog, and then I'm cooking up shit.
All right. See, I believe you can see. Yes, creating magic item is half price. All that. All right, everyone, because Evan is not here yet because he's still doing some things, but he is in call. So,
Mary, what's your character doing?
yeah, what your character doing in this campaign? You have no idea what's going on. But
Happened to my spreadsheet. Why is everything fucked?
I would like. Jeez. I would like everyone to roll me 2d100s.
Oh, what are the chances my wife gets pregnant again?
Oh.
Oh,
Huh.
please don't be please don't be miscarriage. Please don't be miscarriage. Please don't be miscarriage.
I don't feel
Oh,
like
sure.
we would do
Jeez.
that.
No, Jeb just falls down a well randomly, gets stuck there for like a week.
You look at the well; it's completely dismantled. There's holes along the wall. He's just,
Damn it, Jeb, we need that.
All right.
I called and nobody came to help, so I had to make do.
What you
Oh
get
my
for cleaning
God.
your well 10 miles outside of town.
Yeah, the cat showed up, so I sent him off a note, but then he just fucking fucked off and just fell asleep somewhere.
No.
Yeah, I wrote quiche and bacon notes. Where the hell was my tomato and soup? Neither. I was yelling.
God. Let's see. First and foremost, Jeb, on your land, you see one of Bartholomew's sons, the younger one, who's about the age of 10, start digging a large hole. Just 30 feet wide. He is trying to go for about 10 feet deep, 15 feet deep. But he is just digging a hole.
I walk over and I'm like, son,
What are you
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Digging a hole.
Why?
You just see like this like thought process of like legitimate like he just like sits there, looks at you, blinks for a couple seconds, says, "Well."
I need to talk to Bartholomew about getting you guys an education.
He just says, "Well," he just says, "Well, I would like to fish."
Hey, look at him! I say, son,
Yeah,
fish do not magically come out of the ground.
I know.
Okay.
Your ground is boring.
Are you
Rainwater coming here, and then
And then what?
Fish just
Bring-
spawn.
bring fish in.
This is the most hillbilly fucking shit. You look at Jigger Sphinx. You are living up to a name of Jenkins. Dumb as rocks.
It's
I'm making it-
Minecraft
I'm
logic. Fish just simply spawn.
Yeah, I'm making the bottom very muddy and very rot with a bunch of outcroppings and stuff. So a bunch of catfish would be good here.
I understand what you're doing, but you need a fresh flow of water to come through. And we are so far away from town and away from any water sources that no fresh water is going to go through. Now, son, I'm going to ask you to please refill your hole. All right? And we'll just go fishing in town.
All right.
Okay?
As luckily, thank God,
Okay.
Jeb, he didn't start digging that deep. He was like basically making perimeter, and basically Jeb said, "What are you doing, son? This is way too
This
big.
is my property. What are you doing?
What are you doing?" And then he's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm just digging a hole." And like, no, go in town.
I'm gonna go find Bartholomew.
Bartholomew is training his dogs and basically uh, watching over the sheep as he just looks up at you and says, "Hello, Jeb."
I caught your son trying to dig a hole.
Fishing?
Not just. Yeah. No. I think I have connections. We can get him an education. We can get him tutors.
Yeah. I'm
Now-
for that.
Now I love the Jenkins. I love everything we stand for. Right? I love everything. I love it. But we got to become better. The world is changing.
No.
The world is becoming more smarter. We have to stay with the times.
No. I mean, the older one is better. The younger one, he's still very naive. But that's just also because, unfortunately, he's been spending a lot of time with the old man. But luckily, because we are over here now, he's spending less time with him. But the old man, he's doing all right, I guess.
He's alive. Physically, at least. I don't know how he's doing mentally. Yeah. You know how they get. Now, I can ask Onwin to maybe have one of her undergrads or maybe find some sort of more intellectually found individual to help to begin tutoring him and getting him basic education.
Well,
Because I think it would be great for them for better opportunities. If I can learn how to read at my old age, they can learn how to read earlier.
and as he just says, well, now that I think about it, he has been getting some, not knowledge, but more or less some feelings and some ideas of what you would like to do. He does talk about there is at least one good thing he does know how to do really greatly, and that is pick out a bunch of herbs from the woods. there's one thing that boy knows how to do right. It is find and pick out herbs that will be good for helping, healing, and all of that.
I'm gonna go find Alwyn.
All I heard was herbs. What do you want from me?
I believe I have found herself. What do they call undergrad under
An apprentice?
whatever they are. This child's about to become educated. I'm gonna go find Alwyn.
You want me to educate this child in what? What's his focus? What are his research interests? Where's his 3 letters of recommendation?
Oh God.
Jebediah Jeb Jenkins.
That's 3 words, not 3 letters.
JEB.
That's just more letter.
No, I'm gonna go find Alwyn and be like, see if she's not busy. Because I haven't found Alwyn yet. I haven't told her about this.
No.
This is
Evan's perpetually busy, but I'm sure you can, just grab her at some point.
as Jeb walks in, you see him like, Alwyn. She's
Just
probably
pops her head out of behind like a stack of plants. Jeb, oh, you're back.
Yeah. I've been back for like a month. I think you need to get some sunshine, girl.
All right, fine. We'll talk outside.
Perfect.
Because you're not allowed in here.
I know.
Oh wow.
So,
Pop my neck like
Oh,
5
rip.
times.
oh, nice.
I'm mood.
Do you think you'd be able to take, not you, but one of your undergraduates the people under your underlings,
My
your fledglings?
apprentices, yes.
One of my nephews has shown keen interest in herbs, herbology, and I want to be able to cultivate that into something.
Would describe keen interest. Is he like trying to make potions, or is he like just eating random plants off the ground?
I look at her like he's a Jenkins, so I honestly have no idea.
Right.
But he
Brief
has
hold.
shown
What's right
keen
into it?
interest in the identification and the founding herbs and plants, and I think it would do him.
Sorry about that. My cat ripped my headphone cable out.
Oh,
my god!
You are such a brat creature.
Yeah, I can tell. All I hear is "Rah," and then they
My
Brindol.
my yes,
Monster.
my nephew, because everybody's nephew, even though Bartholomew was not. Is Bartholomew my brother? No, he's just a friend. We just call him nephew.
Does anyone know at this point?
He's cousin. He's cousin.
He's a cousin. I just call him nephew, just because.
Yeah, it gets too complicated at a certain point. Anyways, back to eating random plants off the ground.
he's a Jenkins. We don't know, but he's shown a lot.
You said he's demonstrated keen interest. What does this mean? How did he demonstrate this?
He has shown.
This isn't
not
supposed to be a difficult
science.
question, Jeb. I just want to know what I'm working with here, man.
I'm trying.
You've known me for how long? You should at least have some idea of what I mean.
I know what I'm trying to formulate words, and this pressure is not helping. Okay.
Boy, hey, how do you do this stuff?
It's from what Bartholomew has told me. He has shown a lot of interest, well, not only finding him, but also trying to identify him. And I want to at least try to cultivate this interest into something more. Now, whether that turns into what you do or it turns into maybe a ranger, I think it'd be better off at least knowing what it is.
Knowing not to eat the poison mushrooms is generally beneficial. How old is this kid, by the way?
10.
10!
He's going to be a little unruly. I think. No, I don't think. I know you can handle him.
Where are his parents?
Bartholomew's at the farm down south.
The farm, like here in Brindle, or like with the Jake?
No. This
Or a
one.
different farm?
Yes, they live now down here, Danielle, in the Jeb's region near Doth.
So
That's
is
where his
he
parents live.
living with you now, or?
I mean, he has large enough property. Could probably
Well,
make
I'm asking Jeb what the arrangement here is. Am I taking out a student or a ward here?
Ethan?
Man's brain stopped.
I heard a female talking to him,
Ah,
so he might have muted.
Talking to his sister.
Knew it.
cringe.
His
Coringe.
sister.
Gringy.
Don't say she's cringe, thank you.
No, we're saying
She
you're
has
cringe.
given me food. I look at Alwyn. Do you really think I've thought that far in the future?
Well, if you hadn't, I would perhaps like you to start. I want to know what I'm agreeing to here before I agree. I'm not opposed, I just would like an understanding.
It's going to be, I think, just a beginner apprenticeship. I can make room for him at my house, or just build my house on my small house on my property.
He's 10. He should not be living by himself.
Be fine. Be next to
No,
us.
Jeb.
Be next to me. What do you mean? I went off on a crusade when I was 15.
Build him a room, not a house.
That's what I'm saying.
Was it? Because
I'll
that's
build
not
him a
what you
small
said.
house. I'll build him a room on my property. I said that.
No, you said you'll build him a house on your
House.
properties. They're two different things. Yeah, sure. I can have one of the apprentices start showing him how to ID plants and other herbs and that sort of thing if you want.
He's going to give your apprentices a run for their money, but it'll be fine.
Well, I don't really want him disrupting things too much, so maybe have a talk with him beforehand about having some level of reasonable behavior. There are some dangerous things in here. I don't want him getting hurt.
Okay.
That didn't
We'll
sound
let him
terribly
know.
convincing.
Thank you, Alwyn. You're the best.
You're welcome. Say hi to Alessia for me.
I will. Or you can say hi to yourself while you walk outside. I look at her.
I'm already walking back inside.
Alwyn, no.
I'm back inside.
All right,
Go-
Jeb,
Yeah.
what are you doing now?
Let me go find Alicia.
I'm just glad it's
Alright.
not my child this time.
Bro, just digging, and then now it's like, all right, we got an apprenticeship time.
All right.
All right.
Papa, why must I go study under the witch?
I look at Alicia as I'm walking in. I'm like, we need to get that woman out of her house.
She just looks at you and
You are not the man to do it.
very much.
And I've said I'm not the one to do it. My wife, maybe.
That's not what I said, but keep going.
But she just agrees with you. Says yes, she needs to get out of that house more often. I don't think my brother is putting himself in that much danger nowadays. I hope not. I pray not.
I hear you. But well, I have secured Samuel a apprenticeship with Onwin, or at least with one of Onwin's underlings.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Of course, I gotta change him somehow. Times are changing. We can't rely on the old Jenkins way. We have to learn and adapt and become smarter.
I'm Batman.
I'm gonna head back down to the farm tomorrow and let Bartholomew and Samuel know.
All right. Will he be staying with us?
Of course. Well, okay. I'm sorry, I heard that wrong. I thought I heard, will you be staying with us? I'm like, yeah, of course I'm staying here with you. No, I'll probably build him maybe build him an extra room, or build a guest room, or build like a little small house for him or something on the property.
It's
not watching.
I say room. He's still a young boy.
Okay.
We still need to keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
I don't want him getting in too much trouble to bring Bartholomew into any actual legal trouble.
Well, we have you here, and we have me here. So, if he does get in trouble, for our best. But yeah, I'm gonna go let him know.
All right.
I'm gonna head back down to the farm, and I'm gonna find Bartholomew again, and be like, "Well, Bartholomew, I have secured a apprenticeship for Samuel, and the identification of herbs. I don't know how long it takes. I'll build a room for him at my house so we can watch over him for the time being. The only stipulation that my friend has is that he has to have good manners and mannerisms, because the place that he's going to be in is extremely dangerous, and one wrong move can blow shit up.
Exactly what a father wants to hear.
That's so much worse than what I actually said, Jesus.
It's we're the Jenkins. You don't think we don't? You don't think we don't make our own little pipe shotguns?
Dude. He just looks at you and says, "All right." You can tell there was a little bit of like hesitation, but also go with it with when he said explosion. But as you said that, you can see Samuel's just honestly, he looks at you and says, "That sounds fun."
When did you get here?
He just pops it right
I look
behind
at
you.
Samuel and I say no, because that will cost you your life. I'm trying to help you with your interest, whether or not that pertains to what your mentor does, or if it's just help and identification, or just trying to get you smarter. That's what I'm trying to do here, son.
Well, I mean, just making potion thing, not the explosion and blowing up a face thing or whatever you say.
Yeah.
But he just looks at you and says, "So I'll learn."
Yep. You have the opportunity to learn. Do you want it?
Yeah.
Okay. The only thing that we ask is that, one, you be on your best Jenkins behavior. Like you're with the elders all the time behavior.
All right.
Sirs, ma'ams, use your mannerisms.
You just see.
Remember
You
which
just see him
forks to
basically
use.
salute. He just like starts saluting at everything you're saying.
All right. Well, looks like to go build an additional guest room.
As you just hear him say, "Well, time to go get my alchemy set."
Michael, where would be a good place to buy some locking cabinets? I feel like I'm about to need them.
You need a
There's
child-proof the tower.
There's a couple of smiths in town that can help you out with that for like 15 gold.
Yes, take my money. I need to lock up all the poisonous shit.
No, you just don't want the child to be cooking up something that has poison in there.
You know, I maybe should have done this a while ago, but my 3 were pretty responsible. But if we're having a child in here, I gotta subscribe to OSHA standards. We're getting a flammable cabinet. We're getting a fume hood.
And when they're boiling gasoline, it's like, all right, the child stands 30 feet away.
When the hillbilly mixed alchemist.
Listen, Samuel, do as I say, not as I do. I say drinking acid. I'm building immunity.
All right, Samuel, slap this guy in the face with this bottle like.
Now, Samuel, I need to go to
ether.
the Lion Night Band. I need you to open up this bottle in front of him.
And just slap one of them in the face.
I need you to find like a patrol, and I need you to smash this on the ground in front of them and run. Okay. But no points if you don't write down the results. You didn't write it down. It didn't happen.
Osteopath.
Rude.
But yeah, I guess Jeb now gonna go to his house. Go back, and I'm gonna find Oxrod.
Oxrod is
That's also
working with his blacksmith's tools, and he's trying to chisel away at a little piece of crystal to make it into what looks like a rose.
Hey, Josh.
Hey.
Hey. We haven't hung out in a while. You want to build a guest room with me?
Guess we haven't, huh?
No, we haven't. What did the kids say? Bro time?
Never heard of that, but okay. Yeah.
Neither have I. Yeah. Let's build a guest room.
Why did you say it? Okay.
I don't know. I've been out in the public a lot. I'm picking up a lot of their lingo.
Listening to children too much.
Well, I have 2 of my own, so not that thing.
You do, huh?
Yeah.
Oxrod has like not a crisis, but like a oh yeah. Callie. How old are they now?
About 1.
1. I'm thinking. I'm like, how long has it been in game?
1-year-old.
1-ish now. 1-year-old, yeah. Yeah, but I managed to have one of my nephews be an apprentice for Almond, like identifying herbs and things like that.
Oh no. Is he gonna be all right?
Oh, he'll be fine. Almond's already locking up everything as we speak. And it's Almond. I mean, if something does happen.
Isn't that one really young?
Like 10.
Really young?
I mean, gosh, I went on a little crusade when I was 15. So I mean,
I believe Onwin told me that was incredibly abnormal.
Yeah. Jeb's like, I don't know how to equate this. It's like the family that he grew up in were fucking batshit crazy.
Like absolute crazy nutcases. So yeah, the Gotchard's
Yeah.
concerns are a little high here.
Yeah.
Stop drugging my boys. No, we will keep drugging your guys. Wait. So you're building a whole room for this 10-year-old child?
Well, then we'll turn it into a guest room.
In 8
Uh,
years? He slaps you on the back. Are you gonna be alive by then?
I'm invincible. I have tanked so many blows and I'm still alive.
Sure. How are your knees?
Old.
You're very old.
I have experienced much to my life. Gosh, I mean, as you know as well, we both have. You're not exactly spry either.
Don't let me in with you. You're so much older than I.
Uh-huh.
You're like 20 years older than me.
Oh.
Aren't you? I think you're in your late 70s.
Are you using your standards or using human standards?
Oh no.
For your information, I'm 48. Thank you.
Yeah, you are old. I'm in my early 30s, I think. I don't know. We didn't really keep track.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Come on. Get your tools. Let's hang out. You can come over and hang out at the farm. Hang out with the kids.
Takes off those weird like zoom in goggles that jewelers have.
Yes.
I just imagine he turns around like, oh, hey, dude. It's like his eyes just zoomed in.
It's ultra zoomed in.
Just takes off, puts it down, and Jacob Rat looks up from studying alongside you, gives you thumbs up, goes back to it.
Rat's like the Toy Story old man restoring Woody. He has like layers to the lenses.
Gosh,
Yes.
that guy creeped me out so much.
Yeah.
Yes. But yes, all right, yeah, you are able to make this, and within 1 month, Edwin,
What?
you have a new little apprentice, Samuel. As first day he comes up, you see this young little boy wearing his big old hat, salute you. Say, hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
I take it you're Samuel?
Yes.
Yeah, Jim would have walked up with him.
All right. What is Jeb told you?
Not
Jeb
to
said,
out of character, not to kill himself.
Good advice.
Jeb said, don't blow up.
Good advice. Anything else?
He said, you will help me learn how to identify and learn about herbs,
True. Anything else?
potions,
True.
and
You said you were interested in plants and that sort of thing. What exactly are you interested in?
well, he just sits down and says, I'm interested in
Just sitting in front of the door.
well, he basically squats down and he just kind of basically scrounges out from his bag as he starts pulling out some like plants and that stuff. He says, I was interested when one day I got sick, right? I got sick in the middle of the woods and I was coughing and I was hurting so bad. I thought I was gonna die, but I just didn't tell my parents. Until I remembered a lesson from the old man. He said if you take some of that mossy beard thing, what was it? He says Sylvanas. Sylvanus' beard, and you
Mhm.
take that and brew it, you'll be better. In which I immediately did that because we live right next to the Witchwood, um, and I went out and grabbed some, and I came back and I boiled it and I drank it up before my mom and dad could know I was sick and coughing up a lot, and so yeah, I was healthy, and then I was like, "Ooh, that's cool," and I want to help out more people, and so I started helping out some of the animals around the property by doing some things like that, like my dog, my cat, my dad's cow, or just a couple of sheep, and then I started helping out like the neighbor, like down the river, a couple of his dogs, and a couple of everyone, and everyone was just so happy, and I just liked it.
It's just going
Wow.
on and on and on and on and on.
You-
I was just
you-
kind of like eyeing Jeb a little bit like this kid knows way better than you do. Well, it sounds like you've got quite a talent for healing there. Is that what you enjoy doing, it sounds like?
Yeah.
Well, I think we can definitely teach you how to make more and stronger healing potions at some point. I think we'll start you off on just identifying different herbs and plants and what they do and work up to potion making. That sounds all right with you?
As he is kind of wide-eyed, but also basically he is very odd, and he says, "Yeah, that's good with me."
He is very
All
odd.
right. He's very odd. He'll fit right in. All right, come on in. Thanks for bringing him, Jeb.
Jeb was like, I don't think he knows how to read and write either.
His seer kind of just like sigh slightly for a moment. It's like, Phil, take care of it.
Thank you.
Outsourcing.
He starts. He starts going back. He starts going back to
Bartholomew's
Jeb.
outsourcing his parenting to Jeb, who's now outsourcing it to me.
Yeah.
And I'm
Alright.
outsourcing it to my apprentices.
All right, all right, and also for Samuel to make sure you know, the only thing he gets wrong with his spelling is D's and B's, and sometimes A's and E's.
So he can read.
Sometimes A's and E's.
And this child's way smarter than Jeb.
Maybe some U's and maybe some O's sometimes.
My first thought
He's
when
just
you
starting to
said he
get-
mixes up D's and B's is, oh, are we gonna hear bees nuts instead of D's nuts?
I look at her, I'm like, girl, I'm like, Owen, I grew up in a completely different age to now.
Yeah, I know.
It's,
I wasn't meant to live past 16, but here I am.
And look at you now.
Yeah, by some God's mercy, I am. Yeah.
as you guys are saying, this from a 10-year-old child.
I'm pretty sure there's been like rumors circulating around with Jeb and the Jenkins establishment.
yeah. There's basically.
And I'm just trying to
Almost.
boost this kid's confidence, and Jeb is just spilling his childhood trauma.
All right, boy. Understand this from my trauma. You understand.
Whatever
it,
you
but-
do not go on a crusade against goblins when you're 15.
Oh god.
You will proceed to die a few years later.
I think we can hopefully at least avoid that outcome.
Perfect. If it means that the next generation can be better off than mine, then I think we're all in a better place.
It's always the goal, is it not?
Of course. So I brought him you! Smartest individual I know.
I'm sure we'll get along great.
Have fun.
See.
If you have any issues with them, I want you to know where to go.
All right, with this, Anwin, can you roll me 1d100?
Oh god.
Oh god.
All right.
Decidedly neutral.
If you roll a
Oh.
1, Samuel dies.
As if he could with the amount of healing magic Hadwin has.
Let's see. Within this time, he is actually learning very quickly. You mainly know that this boy had not a strong concept of vowels. The vowel part was really lacking on him consonants, he was fine with those. Those boys, he was alright with them. He was just like vowels for some reason really stumped him. And then you also do know that he actually has been getting along with all your underlings, all your undergrads. He has more or less gained somewhat of a reputation of being honestly very helpful. He's not as rambunctious as Vanavi, or as destructive. He's a lot more. He's honestly just a sweet, kind kid who is just very quiet. If you don't speak to him, he just sits there, doesn't really speak unless he's spoken to. That's probably the one thing that's kind of like you kind of had to like really get him, like be like Samuel. He's like, huh? Oh,
Okay, that's pretty normal among scientists.
Yes. Yes.
You assume he's
obviously.
thinking. I'm just kidding.
What do you think?
But
You assume this child is thinking. His brain just turns off until you tell him to do something.
there's that. He has been able to more or less, when you do go outside and do some searches in the more safe and more better Brindle Forest, it is a lot. It's a lot. He honestly finds these things quickly, and you figure out that like quickly. You figure out he more or less says that he can smell some things like with like different about these plants than other ones. Like he says that Sylvanus's beard has like this like smell almost like an apple pie compared to like everything else around it.
Okay,
So it just kind of
Tanjiro.
says I smell that.
Huh.
He just has a good nose. But
All right, I've adopted a child. Excellent.
Perfect. This is your trial period for when you teach my children.
Jeez. You didn't know that he also has been more or less able to you'll kind of more or less find this weird, but it's like he starts sometimes in dire situations or more or less in the forest. He would be picking some berries. He would more or less look at them and then give one to you and ask you to eat it. But then if you were to eat it, you more or less feel like you got health back, Danielle or Anwin.
Oh, good berry.
This man is a druid.
As you more or less might have vicariously realized might have cast Goodberry without
No.
fully realizing it.
He's like, and she'll like go to like Jeff the next day and be like, "Hey, do you know that your nephew knows magic?"
He's that smart? Oh,
I think he's got druidic magics. He had to be what I'm pretty sure was a good berry.
Thank God it's not witchcraft.
I tried very hard not to take offense to that, Jim.
Not to you, because of the witchwood. The witchwood's very notorious for our kind. You saw. Oh no, you weren't there for the wood wards.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Good. This is the step in the right direction. I'll let Bartholomew know. Thank you. Oh, Jenkins like can cast spells. Oh, that's so cool.
Is that a good idea?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not a warlock.
As long as he has a good moral compass, yes.
Do any of the other Jenkins have this sort of magic?
No.
I'll have to ask around and see if anyone does.
Not to Jeb's knowledge.
If it's full druidic magic, that's not the same as my own.
Not to Jeb's knowledge, because Jeb doesn't hang around the Jenkins stuff.
Yeah, fair enough. Actually, No, still, Jeb. Actually, Ethan, roll me 2d20s because you might more or less set this to Bartholomew, and then he could have just told you. I want to see if Bartholomew would just known about some ancient lore of the Jenkins.
It's not so
What
much
Barth-
ancient lore. It's more like the current standing of the Jenkins and the Jenkins family.
Yeah, well, more or less, what stories have the Jenkins more or less kept up in the years? Bartholomew is more or less seeing if he can remember anything about like some Jenkins casting anything or doing something that's like, oh, that's straight up just druidic magic. There was one maybe ancient Jenkins that is said to more or less have some magics about that could, where he made his little farm out of mud and stone. He made it made out of mud, stones, and has defended it with basically more or less overgrown weeds and brushes that he
Is this
placed on the
Plants vs
side.
Zombies?
Meh.
Essentially, in your lore, he did have a bucket over his head or a pot, a pot. But yes, there was technically a druid in your, or supposedly a druid within your line a long time ago, but that was a long time ago, even for you guys, and and
Give or
even
take
for
20 years.
so
Do we have any druids in Brindle?
Probably we just have to find them.
Zeph, do you have any druids in that band of yours?
No.
before you're
We have
a
clerics.
ranger, did you have any ranger friends that knew druids?
Also, great question.
You know what? If you actually want an answer, roll me. If anyone wants an answer, roll me perception check. Because
I'm gonna go to the place where all the rangers are and
Just like-
ask.
I mean, I do know some rangers. I can ask if they know any druids.
yes,
Yeah,
there is.
I think Samuel, the kid that Jeb kind of dumped on me, has druidic magic, and
You
I'm
had a
entirely
kid dumped on
different
you?
Long story.
Oh,
What?
okay.
I'm sorry that I'm trying to better this kid from digging holes to learning how to cast spells.
Okay, I can
apologize.
already feel Jeb's crash out in the distance. He asked me to apprentice him.
Oh, okay. That's
Before he comes, kicks his
okay.
way through the wall to set the record straight.
that makes a lot more sense. Wait, you said he has magic?
I will touch your plants.
Huh.
I'll kill you.
Like the kid's got druidic magic.
Yeah, I think he handed me a good berry.
Oh. That's real interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Which is good, but obviously I'm an alchemist, so
Yeah.
it's not exactly the same as my magic. I'd like someone who's more of an expert to teach him if he does have it.
And I kind of lost all of my more nature magics in favor of all the holy stuff I now do.
Ziff got lost in the sauce.
I'm not accusing his nephew of theft, but are we sure he made it?
Who would have?
I don't know. Maybe he picked it up somewhere.
If he picked up a random good
Well,
berry,
we find an
that's a
actual
concern.
druid and we see if they can identify this.
Yeah.
We gotta be like every isekai enemy ever. We gotta pull out the fucking orb so we could test how much mana he has.
Wait a minute. When
Well,
did I
if
know?
you happen to get in contact with any druids, let me know. I don't think it's super
Alright.
pressing,
Yes,
but I'd
it
like
is.
more.
Just kind of
opinion.
realized. Just wait. When did I know those rangers? They're still alive, right? I think they're
Alright,
still
Zeph.
alive.
God, Seth.
See, Zeph,
I've lived a long life.
Zeph, there is technically 3 here in Brindle that you know of, that are known of. I should say there might be
Gotcha.
more. There's most likely not really. They're kind of doing what Ostrad wants to do, which is being the background and kind of melt them together and make sure that Brindle's not abusing nature.
Fair.
But the 3 that you know of, there is one that his name is name is, let's see. One is see, one is Gustav.
Gustav.
Stop.
I must analyze the plants. Wait.
Gustav is the only one that is technically a priest.
He's a druid priest.
Well, not technically. He is just straight up as a priest.
Oh. Huh.
He is a priest of. Let's see, yes, she is the priest of the Lady of the Harvest.
Oh, nice.
There is him. Then there's a more, let's say, outspoken and more I won't say mad or anything. There's more, wary about certain topics around her type of person. Druid that's more or less sits on the edge of the forest near Doth. She is very, I would say, aggressive towards certain people. Just more or less, she doesn't like when major wood haulers come in the region.
Mm.
But she goes by Mendy.
Mendy?
Yes. And then the final one is probably the most, I would say, outlandish and a lot more like Old Man Jeb. His name is Old Bark.
Old Bark.
Yes. He
So
is.
we have Discount Jenkins, we have Crazy Lady. What was the third one?
Priest man.
Old Bark.
We
yes,
have a religious fanatic. We have
Religious fanatic,
Jenkins.
hippie, and Jenkins light.
Ha.
Now this decision's out of my hands, so I'm not gonna make this decision. I'm gonna let Bartholomew.
This is your nephew.
Yes, but it's not my child, so I'm gonna let Bartholomew deal with that.
Well,
Alrighty.
Which
I'm
board
gonna-
do you
Religious
want to send it to?
fanatic.
Yeah, like I'm gonna try and
Hippie.
get Anwen in contact with probably Gustav and Old Bark. Mendy sounds like she has a job she's constantly doing.
let's see. Old Bark. He would be more or less. He is known around Doth. Actually, no, he's more or less known around the Witch Cross region, but he is very much very eccentric type of guy, very out there, but also
He'll fit right in.
you're not really sure if he would understand the concept of teaching. As he's just more or less the guy. It's like you are sure that it's like he's not even druid. He's probably you think he is essentially a I fuck that just sorcerer.
Oh.
You think that's how more or less fanatic and crazy his magic comes off.
Oh, great.
In that case,
fun,
preference for Gustav, but still maybe get them in contact with Old Bark.
It
And
is
maybe like
Jenkins.
get them in contact with Mendy, even though I know she has a job to do, just in case.
Jump through. She's just the the tree activist
Yeah,
in the region.
that's a job.
Chaining yourself to trees.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a very druid thing to do.
Yes. You are able to get him in contact with Gustav, who more or less would more or less over time come by, evaluate the boy, realize of his magic, but then would more or less say that he would be best here because it is not it's not more or less druidic magic is not just hey you learn from Mother Druid, it is also you learn from the surrounding area.
You gotta feel the
And
vibes, man.
You gotta feel the vibes, but not just like esoterically, but actually feel the vibes
Yeah.
and learn from the land. I prefer him to learn from this way, as seen as his family has already set it up, and would more or less, as seen as you are also a trusted family friend. I prefer that. I prefer their judgment and yours be better for the boy than mine. For
Well,
either
thank you.
not,
I'm glad to have gotten a more expert opinion.
Yeah.
but his power shall come naturally, or more or less by nature of your teachings.
We'll see what he develops into.
Barbarian. Path of the world.
Yes, that's Samuel. Um, a couple of other things also happened. 1 month in, or actually, I should say, 2 weeks in. Off in the month's gap. Zeph and Onstron, as you guys are doing rounds and doing your more or less routines, checking on Onstron, checking on buildings he has constructed, and Zeph checking on the routes that you protect. Off in the Witchwood, near what would be the cackling stream. 3 weeks in, you guys see for about less than 12 seconds this brief but intense glow of a bright and great fireball as it engulfs what looks like to be a part of the region of the cackling stream and dissipates within less than 12 seconds.
That's probably fun.
Oh dear.
Is that our business?
No.
Joshua does not like that answer. I don't like that.
I don't either.
I really don't like that.
No.
We gonna stick our nose where it doesn't
Let's
belong.
see.
I don't think we should this time around.
Should it be mentioned?
I think so. It can be mentioned, but we're not going in there right now.
I didn't want that answer either.
Yeah.
Are you sure we have to say anything?
I mean, we don't have to.
Let's just not.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure loose
Zeph
ends have
knows
never
what
hurt
this
anyone.
means. And it's just like, hey, I've sworn to keep this a secret.
Zeph, roll me a perception check.
Oh, God.
See a tree start fly across the horizon.
It's Mr. Mushroom.
Yeah! Yeah! I'm so glad you got it, Danielle.
Zeph, one ally you have made and has started working closely with over this past few weeks has been Faulkner. This day you can't find them.
Oh, I'm worried about that kid.
But he, after 3 days, he reappears. He looks a lot saddened, dark around the eyes, but still comes into work.
As Zeph just kind of puts his hand on Faulkner's shoulder and just, hey, do you need a hug?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm going to ask this one more time and then I'll leave it alone. Are you absolutely sure you do not need a hug?
I'm fine.
Okay.
There is one thing, Zeph. I have come up here to ask you.
Absolutely. What is it?
I have been getting some reports of, well, from one of my friends back in Rest. This night, he protects a small, little tiny hamlet of a lord.
Hmm.
He has said in recent, more or less, writings, and from what I have went off and viewed past 2 months, he said this lord was cruel and worked his, more or less, his peasants to near death,
Hmm.
working beyond hours in which even some of the cruelest lords would put would demand beyond 18 hours. Some
Oh.
my friend is thinking of more or less him and the people of that small hamlet coming here, but and more or less evading the Lord. I come to you with this and possibly more or less dangerous relegation and possible small scuffle with a minor lord and rest, because I do know that you are a growing knight Ben, and I do know that he not more or less he himself was comes from a long line that served once was known as the Knights of the Bear, who
Hmm.
sadly perished in the crusade. He comes from that line, but he has a wife that has ties to certain magical schools in Rest and other cities, and they and a couple of their sons and knights and allies of theirs have known magic and have also been in that region and also have certain disdain for this lord. I am wondering, Zeph, if any of the night, any of your band would help me, let's say, ensure my friend can get out. And I believe Doth will have a slight increase of population, but also the Lions might be able to recruit some mages
Hmm.
in the ranks.
It's a long way to rest. And defying such a minor lord could potentially start something between Brindle and Rest. I'll see
He
what I
is
can do.
minor, off in the distance, near, off on the other side of the lake from Rest.
Oh,
He is way over here.
in that case, it's far from Rest as well.
Was
How long would it take to get there and back?
I'm checking on that currently. 3, 3, 4. See, if it's just travel, about 16
Mm-hmm.
days. 16 days maximum. I'd
Got
say
it.
about 14, 15, roughly.
Is this something I can bring up to Lord Giard?
If you think the Lord would be willing to disrupt rest, but also bringing this up to Lord Giard might, and asking some permission might he might ask for something in return for allowing you, or I would say more or less doing it openly. I was wondering, Lord Jeff, if you would more or less supply me with certain equipment and I go do it. So you don't have to do such deeds.
On or off the books?
Off.
All right. I can do that. I have a good few magic swords that me and my boys aren't using.
Do you have any poisons?
Not yet. I can get some for you. Probably.
I would like to do so.
All right. Why don't you drop by... Do you know my brother's house?
Yes.
Why don't you
I
drop
know
by
the
there
next one.
in a week? How about week sound good? To get those poisons made?
All right. Okay. I will say this as well. Oh, I will be escorting them through the normal routes, but
Is the normal route
because of
the Old North Road?
I will be escorting them initially on the old North Road, but when we get to the Witchwood, that's when I assume if anyone checks on the Lord, that they might find something or more. Let's find it off about that place, and someone might start searching. I have made contact with let's just say a new order or a new group of knights that have branch off from um, a knight group that has branched off from the Scarlet Monastery, and the Witchwood has
Oh.
taken up residence in a fortress in the middle of it.
Interesting.
They have I have, as you have known, my lord, and business
Indeed.
in the region. I have more or less I have made some allies with them in certain ways, and they have made some agreements with me. I
Mhm.
could get them to more or less aid in our protection through the Witchwood and grant us safety through not the main road, but more or less through the woods.
That is good to
I
hear.
will.
You'd
I
be, of
will be
course, avoiding the Cackling Creeks, right?
Yes, I will be making this more or less the look of the attack. He says of the region. I'll make it look more like it was a region that was raided, and attacked by some creatures,
Mm-hmm.
and people were taken. I'll make it look like that, so
All
they
right.
don't assume. But I will be bringing them through there, and yes,
All right. I'm going to go make sure those poisons get made for you. If you need anything else, God, I wish I had an extra pair of sending stones.
Buy some.
I could. We have a lot of money.
We are so wealthy.
Yeah. You know what? I could just go get another pair of sending stones. I think I'll be back.
all right.
We're gonna go get a pair of sending stones, and we're gonna go talk to Anwin, our local poison maker.
I spin around in my chair dramatically and say,
Yeah,
what can I
just
help you
like-
with, Zep?
Zeph walks up to the tower and just, This is more ostentatious than I thought it was. I haven't really been here before.
Here for
Knox.
donations to the healing potion vault.
just knocks. Just, Anwen, are you here?
Yes, come in.
Cool. Opens the door and just, oh, interns.
Yes, these are my apprentices. That is the smallest apprentice, I point at Samuel.
Ah, yes, the child.
You hear
What can I do for you,
small-
Zeph?
You hear a small boom.
Pay that no mind.
I'll just trust what you're doing here is safe and not
All under
explosive and under control.
All under control.
Okay.
All
Can I
under
talk
control.
with you privately?
I'm intrigued, sure.
Cool.
Let's step out on the balcony.
Yeah.
And then just you hear, oh, she's outside again.
Just once the door is closed, Zeph just like does a quick scan to see if anyone's listening and just, how quick are you at making potion? Or how, sorry, not potions, poisons.
Depend on the poison. Are you talking just your basic poison? Are you talking something a little spicier?
The kind that you would apply to a weapon.
Kind that you would apply to a weapon. Michael, how would that change from just like making normal poisons? Would it?
I mean, it wouldn't change from anything, but also there's another source that anyone knows she can get poison from.
Yeah. Like, are you looking for just like basic poison? Do you want like wyvern poison? What type of things are we trying to make dead here, Zeph? And why? I feel I should ask.
Okay, so starting right away, this is off the books.
I kind of figured poison's typically not on the books.
You remember Everett?
Oh, the kind of fae guy?
Yeah.
That Jeb kept side-eyeing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been talking a lot with him, just like interacting with him. He has asked me for help in the form of supplies in getting
Poison.
Yes, poisons, weapons, to get people out of an area of rest. They are under an oppressive lord, and they would rather not be.
So his plan is
Make it look
to
like a
poison the
raid.
Lord, to
I
a
didn't
raid.
ask. All I know is that he's gonna make it look like a raid.
A raid from who? From what?
I don't know. Presumably from from creatures, yes.
From creatures.
Creatures of worm smoke. So
Creatures of the worm smokes.
goblins, ratlings.
Ah. Goblin and rat type raid. The kind where people go missing.
Beastmen. So
Do you have any idea how many doses he would need?
Can I have asked that?
Yeah, you gotta give me something, man.
he would have. Let me roll for a d20 check for him and see if he how much he knows about the Lord.
Mhm.
All right, he knows enough. He knows that the Lord. He really just needs one or two big damage dealing poisons.
Mhm.
He does know that the Lord has been getting excess. He's been getting excess weight and more or less excess just luxury off of his cruelty toward the people, and he's gained a bunch of health issues off of that. So it's more or less one swift blow.
How many doses of wyvern poison can you get in a week?
Michael, how many doses of wyvern poison can I get in a week? It's been a very long time since I tried to poison anyone.
It's a long time, and also Lothar would more or less look at you and probably hand you 10. doses?
Okay, I'll give Zeph 3, and
Yeah,
I'll keep the
okay.
other 7 in reserve.
That's what I was thinking. It's just like, I'm gonna ask for a max of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Lothar gave Anwin because Anwin was
Yeah.
asking.
Yes, I know.
Just
I
like,
get
hey,
it.
do you have any
So I was
extra
like-
wyvern poison? Just, yeah. Puts it on the table, just,
If
why?
it was Zeph, he was just been like, all right, what's in it for me?
Yeah.
That's so funny. Alright, I'll put them together on the table so you'll get my spellcasting bonus as well.
Cool.
All right.
Should give you an extra +6 on the damage.
All right. Let's see.
I guess let me know how this turns out.
Sure.
And people are showing up and asking me for all sorts of weird things these past couple months.
Yeah, I bet. Hopefully,
Or anything
we
else?
won't-
You want your you want your potions or your potion vault?
Potion Vault would be wonderful.
Okay. I don't think no one's in like desperate need of potions at the moment, correct?
No.
I don't think so, no. Just having a
No,
stock
please.
would be good.
In
Just
that
so you
case,
don't
here's
have to
4
like keep
superiors,
making them.
8 graders, and 36 normals.
You're gonna have to repeat those numbers for me while I get
Yeah, I'll
the
write them
line sheet
down.
open.
I'll write them down.
So Zeph, how you delivering the poisons and what way you're delivering the poison?
Zeph is going to
slash
ask
equipment.
his brother, just like, hey, can I, like... Oh, this is gonna sound so sketchy. Can I use your house as a drop-off point?
That was the worst way you could have raised.
Or
Poisons and weapons. Need to
Or?
get some to a friend of mine. Getting people to a better place. That was terribly phrased. People in rest do not want to be in rest. Friend is going to try and get them to here.
explain detail.
Okay.
I need more detail, brother.
You can't just say shit like this to people, Zeph.
You can't say this. You can't say this, Zeph. He just pulls you in close and looks, just kind of shakes you.
Yeah,
He
just-
says, you can't say this fully.
It is
Hey.
a miracle Zeph hasn't gotten hanged.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm your brother, and
I'm not
believe
good at
you
the
are doing
sketchy
this for
shit.
a good purpose. But please explain in detail what's going on here.
Okay. So, a friend of mine has friends in a small like town in Restalor.
Okay.
They are under an oppressive lord who is essentially working them to death.
All right.
My friend wants to get his friend and others, like other townsfolk, out of that town and to Doth.
Hmm.
And he's going to make it look like it was a goblin raid.
All right. What's the name of the friend again?
Everett Faulkner.
Everett Faulkner. He starts thinking, starts sitting there. He says, I've been to rest past few months, getting some knowledge, but I've heard of a couple of nights of a couple of disillusioned bands. I have heard of him. I think I might know who he's talking about.
Hmm.
And if he gets them out, we might have a new era of mages. We might be able to
That was the
ensure
plan.
there's a new era of mages in Britain.
Very talented
Steal rest
mages,
mages.
and get them to Brindol, and perhaps they could help Brindol with their mages.
We might. I think at most he has 3 actual warriors and maybe 4 apprentices, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But also, this man does not, as I say, he doesn't teach them. One of his guardsmen teaches is the lord of that. This this knight that Everett, I believe, is friends with, and I think the one you're talking about is his name is Yannick.
Okay.
J
Also, keep in mind, I am not
Jannick.
sure how much of this I should be knowing. I am an official knight of Brindle. Probably the less I know on this matter, the better.
Well, I am more or less telling you because it sounds like you want to more or less hire him.
More or less. So I suppose, yes, I
But,
can know about this one. You said his
but
name was
yes,
Yannick?
well, Yannick. Yannick
Have I heard that name before?
Kraus. Uh, roll me a history. You might have heard of Kraus name before, but
Because, like, I thought I heard the name
uh,
Yannick before.
actually, yes.
4!
But yes, actually he is the one that does actually teach him magic because I did forget I didn't make him mage, but he he by trait is very similar to our good friend Felix, as he is more,
Antisocial?
let's say, attuned
Doesn't
to
interact
that.
with people?
No, 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 no. I mean, well, yeah, he does have a very cool demeanor, but I am saying more or less he does have some, let's say, some talents for the crafting of metals and,
Oh.
let's say, the forming of constructs.
Oh, interesting. I wonder if
Says that
Felix
he is
could benefit from his skills.
he has and he has been more or less the master of a small order of knights that he's trying to, or more or less, yeah, small order of knights he's trying to build up.
Mm-hmm.
Like trying to revolve around some teachings of the old and protecting the weak and innocent from all people.
I like those teachings.
He often would more or less often work with Knights of the Silver Hand, especially those who are knights and only knights and no magic, no
Nice.
paladin
The Knights of the
esque or
Silver
anything like
Hand
that.
are goats.
He is known to be more or less a stern and cold man on the outside, but his actions speak volumes for his love of the people.
Mm.
But they are often sometimes quick in judgment, and also, as you would say, more or less get the results quickly.
Mm.
As you can tell by what you're asking me to do now, they might be, I would say, take this with, take him up with good faith, my brother. But also do know that he is himself, and if there's any such corruption, he won't probably try to snuff it out at all costs.
Hmm. I see.
So do watch the lords that you work with. Ensure they don't ire his catch his ire,
Understood.
and also that's his full name.
Got it. Yannick Kraus. Thanks for the information.
As
Sooner or later, I'm going to have some poisons to drop off and some magic weaponry. and then I'm going to have Everett come here and pick those up. Is that all right?
Yes.
All right. Wonderful. I will let him know. And thank you. And
All right.
sorry.
Well, I believe this. You have helped me in the past. And also, I say this. I just don't look that way. It's hard to look that way.
Yeah. Just nothing suspicious happening. Just a warrior visiting the home of another warrior.
Don't be
Just-
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Just, just two knights ensuring two lords settled their agreement in a more savory manner.
Exactly. And also, as a thank you,
Yes.
I'll try and get you like some cookies.
Thanks. As he just kind of like basically gives you a nod and just kind of sends you on your way. So, yes. Yeah, I've done
I'll
this.
make sure to give Everett the other sending stone and tell him what's happening.
All right. I will. He says. He says that he will more or less contact Zeph, you in a couple of weeks. Um. Actually, for all this Zeph, the equipment, just take a like 75 gold, as he is asking for some weapons and certain like some cheaper sets of armor to basically like break up and take pieces of and just scatter them around, make it look like an actual battle happened,
Gotcha.
and that the sides took the bodies, that the winning side or whoever won, i.e. the raiders, took the bodies as well.
Josh, how much were you spending again?
Okay.
4K.
Let's see. He says that he will call to you. He will send to you and ask you to meet him within the Witchwood and within the fortress. That they had that one order.
Gotcha.
The order of the red cord.
Gotcha.
Let's see.
Sounds like Ilmater peeps, of course.
Yes.
It's just
But,
like, Ilmater people are interesting. They're chill,
yes.
kind of.
Yeah, chill until things start looking hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. That's full name. But they you send them off. Zeph, I would like you to roll me 2d100.
Pap. Oh.
All right.
Spicy.
Everyone, let's take a 10-minute break. And Zeph,
Okay.
we'll see what happens.
Oh boy.
Did you get the bonus cash, Zeph?
Yeah.
Wait.
All right, Zeph.
Why the music got so loud all of a sudden?
Damn it.
All
Sorry
right.
about that.
The
Yeah.
battle
There we
music
go.
has occurred. I am fucked.
Not you, more or less. I'm just putting this on for some, ambiance. See how fucked your boy is. But the Raven has made his way to the region within 2 weeks. Zev, first and foremost, well, within 1 week, he has made it there. It's 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah. Because
Um,
1 week was getting him all the stuff.
yes, yes. He, after 2 weeks of him leaving, first and foremost, you are not, you don't hear anything for about maybe half a day after he said he was going to contact you. But he does afterwards and says, more or less, this is 2 weeks after your meeting. He says, he basically just gives you the message going into the Witchwood. We'll be staying at this fortress. And he'll give like a brief location of it. Brief description. But he says we'll be staying there. We'll need help coming out. We'll like some nights backup.
Okay. We can do that. Be as safe as possible. We'll get out there.
All right. So this was 3 weeks after initial meeting, Zeph. Who are you taking out to go try to save these people?
I feel like Enzo's a good fit for this because he's got all the range stuff.
All right.
Let's see here. Who else? This does require a little bit of like semi-stealth. So we're not taking Rylan or Bran, so we're taking Essen as well.
No stealth, only fireball.
Like, we don't want to incur the wrath and attention of more things in the Witchwood.
All right. As you do say that, you see Dominic, Jacob, and I'm pretty sure Harold step up. Yeah, they're all basically like rangers and bards.
Yeah.
So they have some decent stealth.
Yeah.
So
they can come too.
They more or less agree. So are you taking anyone else? Are you informing anyone?
I probably shouldn't. I probably should let as few people know as possible.
All right.
So, like, we'll let, like, the party know that just, like, hey, I'm gonna be out for, like, a few days.
Raise his eyebrow.
Why?
I'm just going on a small mission for the Lions. It's fine.
Why?
It's classified.
Why?
Felix. Are you just
Zach?
saying why for the hell of it?
Why?
No, I'm curious.
And when... Okay. Well, this is something I can't tell you a lot about. Just
Has your
Bye,
spring
have a great
shopping trip gone
time.
awry, Zeph?
Why?
Well, first, Anwin, I can pull you aside.
Let's just say yes or no.
Yeah, a little bit. Just things
Do
going
you
awry.
require assistance? Are you good?
Now we got it.
Cool. Have fun. Good luck.
Cool.
Don't never come back.
I'm not going to use the brain power to figure out what you mean by that.
It seems fairly obvious.
Look, I have other things on my mind. Goodbye.
Okay.
Or as you and your small squadron knights move out, are you trying to get the notice of the swans?
We're trying to avoid notice.
All right, roll me stealth check.
Okay.
You personally. I'll roll some d20s.
Let's see. So armor gives me disadvantage, but boots give me advantage. So pop. 21. Nice.
Let's see, hold on. Those. All right. Two of your knights bring down the average.
Oof.
Well, one of them brings down greatly. The others are all right. They got a 20, 19, and let's see,
Who
17.
did I give the
And the others
Crusader's
got
sword to?
a
I think I gave the
10.
Crusader's sword to Essen. He could cast frickin' Pass Without Trace from that.
Oh, okay. And that'll give a +5. That'll get you guys. Zeph, can you roll me 2d let's say 2d12.
Bap. Nice.
All right. See. Oh,
Oh.
that's two twos.
Oh. Little sketchy.
You are not seen by. You are noticed that there is a couple patrols of knights along the Witchwood edge now, especially because of the witches and
Mm-hmm.
the dangers of those have come up. But one thing is consistent is that they do have a pattern that you guys have figured out and more or less have moved through easily. So you guys would be essentially using the party token. You guys have fully made it into the Witchwood without alerting anyone from Brindle.
Fantastic.
Beyond saying to your party, "I'm gonna go retrieve
On a mission,
retrieve the
rescuing some
package."
friends.
But let's see. I would like you to roll me 2d10 this time.
Nice.
You are able to make it within great haste, as you do see this. Well, it looks like once, well, an ancient and old, but small fortress deep in the Witchwood. So it is nuzzled on what looks like to be a small hill, and all around it at the base there seems to be what looks like to be a wooden wall formed. See,
Alrighty.
let me get you things. I would like you to make me a perception or investigation check to see, get more information that's
Eh.
surrounding area. Let's see. 1 second. All right. Let's see. Well, first and foremost, Seth, we do see that there are the first members of what you presume to be members of the
Oh,
Red Cord.
odd Eastern riders.
Ooks.
Zeph, roll me a history check. What did I?
Cool. Bop. I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll that. Why the heck not? Eh. There we go.
For
Just
a
like,
briefest of seconds,
who are
Zeph,
those?
you're
Oh
like,
wait.
no, it's one of these duels, Zeph, where it's like you look at these guys for a long distance and kind of like are starting to wonder. It's not human armor. You have to think about it for a while. It's not fully human armor, I should say. You can tell from a certain friend that you know of that certain groups that like to hide themselves away with more or less on their people's armor, but would shape them up and round out certain edges that would make it look more like Eastern warriors.
Mm.
Let's just say one of your good allies is known for this.
Is very, very Oshrod.
Yes. That's all I notice.
Cool.
But yes, there's three seems to be knights. These cavalry knights wandering around, patrolling what seems to be this wooden fortification.
I will hail them.
As you hail one of them, he just looks over and says, "Hello.
Hello.
As he just looks closely and says, "Lion."
Yes.
As
lion.
you notice, this guy just has kind of like a deeper voice, and it's kind of like more or less, almost like there's like he has almost like a somewhat of a shaky grasp on certain words.
Yes, lion. We are here to help you get out of the forest.
Get people out.
Yes.
As he just gives thumbs up, and just turns and just walks inside this fortress. With you following, let me get your token. Let me change back to the. Oh, there it is. And it goes. And let me grab use that real quick. Else.
Oh, I know this map.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
As that is this night. This night, Wallace looks up at you and says, "Yes, come this way, and I shall show you to my lord."
Understood.
Double check his thing. Right. All right. As he just off beckons you. Let's see,
Just
is
open
this
the
door?
door.
Yes. For some reason, my things are all non-existent now. Let's see. For some reason, all my things. Give me 1 second. Let me switch the page real quick. Yeah, all the tokens are gone, but if you come up here, he brings you into this room. Let's see. Is there a door there, Zeph?
Is there a door here? No.
Yeah. Okay, cool. But yes, you do come into this room and you do see this robed man.
Oopsie, can you do that again? I accidentally clicked out of it. Fancy.
As you see him more or less tending to a couple of wounds, tending to some more or less people. As you see that there are about. Roll me a perception check. See how many people you count here.
Rip.
To you, Zev, there might be somewhere between. Somehow these guys are able to move somewhere between maybe like 40 people to 40, 50 people.
Oh.
But that's just because you just can't fully get a good count on everyone's head.
Yeah.
So it might be an overestimation. So, but you just don't know. But as you just see this man look up and he says, "Hello.
Hello.
I assume you're of Brindol."
I am. I am Lord Leoneros of the Lion Knight Band.
For I am not the man directly you seek, but I am the lord of. I am the teacher of the Red Cord.
It is wonderful
I
to
go
meet
by-
you.
I go by Brother Leroy.
I go by Zeph Leoneros. It is wonderful to meet you.
As he goes up and gives you more or less gives you a handshake and tells people to more or less bench back up to so it gives business.
Was it a good
But,
handshake?
it is firm, and you realize that his hands are big.
These are the hands of a
They
man
are-
who can take care of himself.
They're big, a little bit hairy. Actually, a lot hairy when you shake them. But he you didn't notice that him and most of it, all of his warriors are garbed up fully. Most things, not even skin is showing.
I
Only
will not
small
question
little
this because I
tiny-
did not question Ashran. If people
But-
want to hide their skin, that's fine with me. I do not care.
He says, but I assume you're here for Yannick and his crew as he points around to all the essentially civilians and additional like warriors around.
I am. I'm here to escort any who wish out of the Witchwood and towards Brindol.
As first and foremost, you see Zeph, what looks like to be a metal bear, walk up to you.
See, if you had caught Zeph like early in this whole ordeal, he would have questioned this. But he knows Felix. So he will not question
Yes.
this. I have a metal bird.
As you do see,
Yes, I was told that shit, was it Sir Yannick that was like good at all the metal things?
yes,
Yeah. Yes, I was told that Sir Yannick was an expert with metal and constructs. It's fine work.
so you must be Lord Zeph.
I am. And you must be Lord Yannick.
Don't call me Lord, please.
Don't call me Lord, please.
As you can just tell, there's like always a scowl on the face, as he just more or less kind of like sizes you up, looks you up and down, and says, "Ah."
I find it funny that
So
this
you're
guy is
so you're
wearing
Lord-
a usual scowl, whereas Zeph is wearing just a usual smile.
Yes, as he well, as he sizes you up and says, "So you're Lord of one of the night bands of Brindol."
Indeed.
Do you know what my brother in arms did for us?
Do you speak of
Please.
Everett?
Yes.
I do. I gave him the supplies to orchestrate it, though no one told you this.
As did he tell you of the states we were in
He did.
fully?
That is why I
Do you
was so
know-
convinced to help.
Do you know I see Brindle as an opportunity for me and my people?
I do.
Where opportunity is, there's always danger. I've I do this not for myself fully, but for my people, and to ensure that those that those that were born of my home hamlet, where I served and where I was more or less forced to retreat from because of an evil and corrupt lord. But I have with me currently about 42 people.
Hmm.
don't know exactly how much the rough estimation on ratios at the moment, but we we were people living in a small hamlet by the name of let's see. Where was the oh yes, by the name of Oak Spring, a small little tiny hamlet
I don't think I've heard of
that's
it.
it's near off on the other side of the the lake from Rest,
Indeed.
near the small little tiny settlement of Linsell.
Most of
There
my
was 50
experience is
people.
on the Witchwood side of the lake.
Well, me and let's just say my family did serve the bear, and as you can tell, we're proud members of it. But as the bear disbanded and more or less members of it have faded into either obscurity or more or less the houses changed
Hmm.
by the manner of the war. My house remains still steady in our beliefs, protect the people at all costs, but I, more or less, my lord, the lord of the land that protected my, more or less, gave my people authority. He was a wretched soul that, well, more or less, his father was a good man, but he grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Hmm.
I believe that people were more or less accessories, mere tools for him to use. He would more or less send people to work, days in the field, barely any work, barely any respite, nothing at all.
I hold a special disdain for men like that. Men
Well,
who would harm others for the sheer fun of it.
he more or less got my ire, and in my turn, I called up my brother, and so before our Lord's eyes were closed, my brother Faulkner and his knights descended. Well, the four knights, my brother and his knights prepared themselves. During the night, Faulkner, he himself personally went to the chambers, killed the Lord, and fought his bodyguard. And him and his knights are cleaning up the remaining of his guard. Um, they might be back later next couple of weeks, as they have more or less went off to go ensure that this plan to say it was a raid from, as they said, the Moors tribe.
Hmm. Right. And hopefully they should be none the wiser to what actually happened.
They will they will they'll be none the wiser and will be free. But with this, I have no job and my people have no place to live. Will you, as Lord of the land and Lord of Brindol, be willing to take me and my people who are refugees and fugitives in the eyes of rest up as your own?
I would absolutely take you into my night band if you so wished.
As you see, that there are basically more or less five warriors on this level, and maybe like seven more on other levels. Basically, more or less come to you and swear fealty to the lions.
Nice.
as you now have to guide out many people. But luckily, you have the protection of the Red Court still, as these guys are followers of Ilmater,
Yeah.
and will ensure that good things happen to good people.
Neat.
Nothing terrible happens currently.
All right. So I'm sure that everyone already knows, but stay close. Things are going to be dangerous.
I would like you to roll me one. Actually, can you roll me 3d8?
30d8.
No, 3d8.
3d8.
3d8. Yes. 3d8.
Okay. Pop. Yeah.
All right, Zeph. There, on the way back, there is one battle with seems to be some remnants of monsters that have filtered down from the eastern edges of the Witchwood. There has been some remnants that you and this small group of warriors crush easily.
Yee.
As
Level
you know,
10,
Zeph,
at least 2 level 8s, and a bunch of like
yes,
level 6s.
as now. Let me just this to you, Zeph. And you got that. As now you have arcane guards, 3 of them,
Nice.
and you can train people to become them now.
Nice.
It's just that it'll take a while. But
Leroy Jenkins.
see, so yes, um, as you guys get back to Brindle, or I should say Doth, because that's the region you rule.
E.
Zeph, do you hold any type of celebrations at all? How do you do this? How do you integrate 50 people who were more or less taken from an abusive lord and said, "You got a new home in this region"? And where do you place all these people? Do you have any set up?
I don't have, or I probably would have set up some housing in Doth since I would have known they were coming. But that was not something I had considered in the moment it was happening. But probably like the less fanfare, pomp, and circumstance about it, the better.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me
Just because like this is
double
still
check.
supposed to be off the books.
This is off the books. For all this, I would say I would like mm, at most at most 600 GP from you.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh no. 500.
That's still fine.
500. As quickly after, let's just say basically it was more or less 6,000 for down payment and for more or less securing all the warriors for a while. And
Or
let's just
6,000
say
or 600?
no, 600. I don't know why I said 6,000.
Gotcha.
600. But quickly afterwards, after that, maybe another 2 weeks after that, you hear Walkthrough and his band, small little group of warriors that he travels with, has come to Doth and has dropped off what seemed to be a large chest and a bunch of things in front of the small houses of the new residents.
Wonderful.
And Zeph, can you roll me perception or insight?
21.
There's a lot of people that are very weirded out by these new people, but then it's just more or less it's hey,
Yeah, just
Lord Giard is bringing in a lot more people.
yeah, just like, oh, you're refugees too? Nice.
Yes. So
Also, I have one query. How much money is it going to be to like start upgrading my castle to like fit more people?
fit more people.
Because like I am acquiring new people very quickly.
Let me check. Try to see it really quick. Seconds. I believe I had in some. Let's see, that will be around starting price, maybe around 6,000 to 10,000
All right.
to get massive stone walls with more better quarters that are better spaced and better relegated and everything. Yeah, it'll be around 6,000, 10,000.
Okay. I'm
That's just more or
gonna
less you directly.
this time I'm going to be the one to spend all the party's money, and I'm gonna opt for 10,000 to make sure we get like a bunch of protective stuff and like maybe even some like secret rooms just in case we need to hide things.
Wait, hold on.
Hide like refugees and such. People that would need protecting. And
Are you
even
gonna
like
go to Oshrat for this?
yeah, let's go to Ashrad for this. Just like, hey Ashrad, I have a request. So I am acquiring new members of the Lion Band very quickly, and it is becoming apparent that the Lion Castle is not big enough. Can I ask your assistance in expanding it?
Give me some numbers. Give me a design philosophy.
We're going to
Give
be
me
having probably about like ballpark 40 new members. And
a budget.
budget of about 10,000 gold. Design philosophy, protective measures, and like possible like bunkers for people to hide in case things get bad.
Ashra kind of like clicks his tongue. It's not a very high budget for a whole castle.
Okay. What would be a good budget for that?
Trying to hide. Because let's take all things in consideration. Are you going to be hiding people in a castle that's detached from the actual city itself?
Probably
or are you
not.
going to try and hide them behind the walls?
Most likely behind the walls.
Yeah. So this isn't going to be a castle to hide civilians in. This is going to be a castle to garrison a force in to act as a annoying prick in someone's side while they're trying to kill
Yes.
everyone else in the city itself.
Yes. Provide sort of like a first layer of protection, or among first layers of protection for the city.
But at this point,
if we need to expand the budget, we can.
no, I think this is workable.
All right.
Yeah, I can do that.
Wonderful. Thank you. So I shall take 10,000 gold out of our purse.
Okay. I'll put in full detail what how long it'll take
Cool.
currently. It's about similar to what Marshall's order was going to be like, so it's about around like bigger. So of that.
We're spending money to
Right.
get money. Cool.
Right, 1 full year. 1 full year.
Gotcha.
Twice.
That's
We can
like
run them.
getting 9,750 over the course of the year? Or
No, that's how much it'll cost.
oh, I see. Got it. I shall add 250 back.
1 year and that much payment costs to fully upgrade your knights to what Lord Gyard is hoping for.
Oh, goodness. Apologies.
Scream, scream, bark, bark.
Intruder.
Intruder.
Murder. Arson.
Death. All right. Let's see. Next. Let's see. Next. Let's see. What was next? Agent after that? After that, I would like to say, Zeph, are you still here?
Yeah, I'll check if you're muted.
No, they're muted. Just need like a confirmation.
Oh my god.
I think Gale is dog wrangling.
How
Maybe.
dare. Okay.
Well, Felix, you're actually here.
Oh no.
Your story time, boy. Felix, you get some messages from, well, not messages, more some small, little tiny letters from your mother.
oh. They're in font size 8.
Font size 8, and she is asking how you are, and more or less wondering how have you been, and she maybe in the next few months would like to visit you.
I will tell her that I will clean up my place and make sure that there's a spare room for her to sleep in.
All right. Let's see. Zeph, by the time, last thing I was to say, by all this, you, within these months, as you are training up the men, the rest of them now, your night band has grown considerably and has now gained about 40 new members in total within by the end of 4 months. Many of them guards, as many of your older veterans have more or less upgraded and transferred more to your elites. As that is going on, and as Jeb's family is more or less branching out and figuring out their own plans, um, Felix, besides your mother saying all those things, you also figure out, you also have been contacted, Felix, by someone um, that says to be a someone from your brother, Felix, from your brother's contacts. Felix has more or less talked to him recently and said that they have a deal in rest for you, and that they would like you to shake upon it and talk about it. But it might be more or less talking about a possible, let's say, possibly either bargaining or trade between you guys for robots, Felix, for robot parts or straight up robots from someone in Rust. Your brother has gone into somewhat contact with someone from Rust and has set up a deal where it's talking about constructs are on the table.
Hmm. Is my brother still here?
Yes. I see now lives here and is
Okay.
a treasure hunter for Lord Gjord.
Okay. Uh, uh, I go down to the work, like, or call it message. No, no, shit. Oh well. I just shout throughout the whole house. Rooney, I must discuss something with you.
Huh?
What's this deal?
Hmm. Yes, yes, yes. Um, there is a deal. Let's just say that a certain wizard, certain people group in Rest has I have more or less gone some agreement
Mm-hmm.
to retrieve something for them that might be in somewhere not as savory as most would like. But
Mm-hmm.
I have been sent on a mission to go retrieve something from someplace that we are, as a species, are said to be acquainted with.
Mm-hmm.
And in return, let's just say we as a group and as a family, as brothers, as an entire town, let's just say, get some either contract parts or constructs. Well, constructs themselves.
Okay.
So I am more or less saying that, let's just say I might have made a certain deal with a certain person in Rest who was seeking some, more or less, some another power source or something like that in, let's just say, the Underdark.
You wanna go retrieve something in the Underdark?
He's just looking at you, dead in your eyes, Felix. And it just kind of starts slowly. One nod, couple you just start slowly nodding. Yes.
Oh god. Or, sorry. Hold on. Quick. I go. Oh, Morgan. He's pinching the bridge of his nose, and he goes, squinting really hard, trying to think. You really gotta tell me this stuff or anything before you make deals.
Well, hold on. Before you scold me further, I didn't make some good preparations for this. I am making
Uh,
good preparations for this. I have gotten a deal with a group that is, let's just say, known for making decisions like me. That being
Risky?
the dwarves is a room.
Okay.
I have gotten a deal with me giving back some some weapons that were from that were found up some fallen slayers back to them in more or less as a good fate. They have given me a favor in which I'm thinking of cashing in for let's just say an easy in and out of the region. As those dwarves have techniques to get themselves down there safely within a matter of seconds or minutes. I'm not really sure correctly at the moment.
So it's who? Oh boy. So it's you. Ooh,
Evan just has to sit back. He's like, "What the hell is this guy doing?"
I don't. I'm legit tapping my head like, think, man, think.
But
It's you, a team of dwarves from Carrick's room. Do you want me to be involved in this? Like, other than just shake hands and make it official?
maybe can I borrow a couple of constructs in aid?
Like, what kind of constructs?
A couple of your foot soldiers. Uh, yeah, your. I never showed you guys,
Hmm.
but yeah, no, I did show you them, but I never gave you it in everyone's. But the Iron Defenders. He wishes to ask for a couple of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
do you? What are we getting out of this deal again?
constructs, possible parts for greater constructs. But that's just possibly which, more or less, I'm thinking for Arch's sake, and to increase the defense of Brindol and to ensure that these walls will never fall. Uh, we can turn those, we can turn these scraps and possible either smaller constructs they give us into stuff like stuff like your Shield Guardian. Maybe make another, defend another region of Brindle. Make another one for maybe Nemon's Gap.
I'm looking at the copy of the map of the Prindle. Where is that place again?
What was it? Well, can you repeat
Oh,
that? You just like
oh, Nihoimen. Yeah.
oh, oh yeah, Nemon's Gap. Oh, the home now. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna do. I cleared it up because it was fucking goddamn too much right there.
Uh, because normally I.
Well, and then your mic is could be all
Yeah.
weird.
Oh shit. What now?
So far, it's better.
I can hear you. Yeah, so far it's better.
He goes. He says, "Normally,
Hmm.
Oh,
Never mind.
nope.
never
Oh
mind.
my. How about now?
I can hear you.
How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Fuck it. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. He's gonna agree to go to this meeting, and he's absolutely taking his fucking lantern.
All right. Oh, so Felix, you're going with them?
He's going in case shit.
This man
Go
clearly
south.
can't be trusted. He needs an adult.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Tell anyone else.
I will, as usual, because I need the judgment and criticism of peers. That's what party.
Did I hear Anwin? Is that a name that I heard in that?
Evan, your mic cut out for the last bit of that.
Yeah.
When you're
Every-
Mike
telling
is
that.
not doing you favors here.
I'm telling everybody.
Oh god.
All right. Cool.
Sorry.
So yeah, Felix, you're going
Shit
to the.
brought upon us.
All I heard was something about the Underdark. What are you doing?
So
Some deal.
apparently my brother made a deal to go into the Underdark with a bunch of characters to create some construct parts and a new source of power for said constructs.
All I heard was like all I got from
Okay.
that was constructs, new power source for constructs, and Underdark.
He's
Basically,
going down into the deep dark to make a deal with those crazy dwarves under the Witchwood.
Ah.
Must we?
Are you requesting assistance or just letting us know in case you don't come
Yeah,
back?
is this a letting us know or is I would like help sort of deal?
I turn around and it's
All I heard was I
You
turn
and
around.
what?
oh my fucking god.
Unplug it or something. Plug it back in.
all right.
But now,
I mean, so
All right.
far.
Yeah, so far. Just
how about now? I switched to my.
Well,
No. Well, it seemed good and then it cut off again.
Oh my god!
yeah, just continue. Continue.
Yeah, I'm casting sending to my
Oh.
brother.
All right.
Basically I'm asking you is like, do you want me and my peers to go down there with them? Or you just want me to
so is
go
this more of a
there?
voluntelling us situation?
Basically, I'm just informing
Got
you
it.
guys.
Yeah, he's
'Cause he, I pull out the map. He wants to help. I point to Nimon Gap. I say he wants to help out with Nihoi to help defend them.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's literally why
Are we
he wants
coming
to
along
go
for
down
this
there.
deal or not?
Yeah,
I see.
I still feel unsure.
your brother says it's not really needed for them to come.
No, okay. I'm just going with him, and I'm letting you guys know where I'm heading.
Okay.
Just speak so I can both be the official shaking of hands and making sure that shit does not go south.
Gotcha. In that case, I
feel
wish you
duly
luck.
informed.
Thank you. Deb, I'll say thank you too.
Whatever you
Yes.
do not insult them in their honor.
Oh, okay.
Good.
So yes, this
And
team will
don't
be
cut
led
any
by
beards.
Oh, I would never do that. I may be
Mhm.
stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
This team is led by the young dwarf lord Emil, as he,
My
he
boy.
is a young beard still, or he is now officially what would be basically he has
Short beard.
entered the short beard stage to where Torek was almost at now, somewhat. He's still young for a dwarf, and that's still what brings
Golly,
him.
yeah, you're right. He's not out of short beard phase yet, is he?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, because he's like,
Baby.
Because, like, it's
Yeah.
only been like a
He was,
few
like,
years
He's
post
20.
dwarves, hasn't it?
he's like 20. He's like 20. So
He was
yeah.
22.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
so he's
So technically, I'm just talking to a dwarven
You're
minor.
talking to a dwarven child.
yes.
But a very, very
Um,
scary one.
And as he looks at you and says, "Hello," as he more or less is now leading you, as he brings his own construct from Zerun. Two constructs from there.
I stare in amazement.
They seem to be slightly bigger, slightly stronger than yours, but that's just slightly. But beyond them, he has a more or less seems to be a honor guard of more or less warriors that are made of young dwarves.
Okay.
There is and with him as well, there is also you guys are also led up by two two rattling two rattling rangers.
Aw. Okay.
Yes, as these dwarves have deals with Clan Essen
Okay.
for more or less that these rattlings would more or less provide protection and reconnaissance for the dwarves, who majority of the time are more clanky, clank, 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 clank. These guys are more stealth and aversion to all things. But
Okay.
as you guys meet up in Carrick's room and have left for the warm smokes for this Felix, I would like you to roll me 4d8.
Okay. No, we will not use our spooky encounter one. Right there. Much better.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. With the great knowledge of the dwarves, and the rattlings, you guys have quickly made it to a couple of safe havens that were made by a certain dwarven lord in the past few years within the Worm Smokes. You guys have made it directly to one of those small outcroppings in the Worm Smokes, right over essentially what would be known as one of the great passages to the Underdark, Felix.
Okay.
I would like you, Felix, as you delve deep into the Underdark with your allies, I would like you to roll me 6d6.
No, don't pick Triceratops.
Oof.
Oh no, there's 1-1.
And 1-6.
All right, Felix, because I don't want to bring away everyone from this, and well, let's bring all this way. You delve deep into the mountain, into the ground with your brothers and your allies that you have called upon. You guys follow the ancient paths of the dwarves, the gnomes, and the ratlings now, who have, to them, these roads have become ancient. But you all know the road down to the deep abyss by heart. Many of you do not wish to know this by heart, but yet you do. As you delve deep down, first and foremost, Felix, in your first great, I would say more or less, tribulation, this journey, is you pass through what seems to be this great archway made seems to be hewn from the natural stone. As you see that there are now this archway of made from dwarven hands that state that that state anyone that goes beyond this is in peril and will be needing and will need basically need the greatest and most powerful allies to ensure their travels
Oh, that's way.
beyond this path. Beyond this path, beyond this path lays great perils, and unto you, this is a warning. Turn back now if you are weak of heart.
I look at that sign. I look back at my brother. I look back at that sign. And I look back at my brother.
Walks forward.
I should have brought my companions.
Felix,
Mhm.
as you pass through this thing, through this gate, I would like you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Oh God. I'll give myself bardic on this because it's a 0. Ooh, 19.
Huh?
Felix, for the next check, you get to add 1d6.
Okay.
For the next save, I should say. Next save, you get to add a 1d6.
Okay. I'm probably knowing that I had to do like could feel something upon it passing through that sign. I'm like, I'm gonna cast Intellect Fortress on everybody.
All right, as you pass through this, Felix, you feel these more or less as you read those words. Anyone do not go beyond here if you have a weak heart. And as you pass through, and as you saved against the gate, in your head, deep down, you hear those words repeat back to you in Dwarvish. And at the end, it says, "And go with strength, my son."
Hmm.
As you gain that d6 for the next save.
Oh.
I would like you now to roll me an investigation or perception check. You will be gaining a guidance or a advantage on this.
Hmm. Yeah, no, do we have that? No. Okay. You said investigation.
Investigation or perception check.
Okay. Bardic again with advantage.
All right. As you delve deep into the earth, you reach this. Seems to be. It seems to be this more or less natural cave that has many great courts. And all in this quartz cave, do I even have the map? I'm pretty sure I don't have the map. Ah, yes, this is. No, it's. As for reference, Felix, I'll just put you here. But, put you in your list here. So, because I didn't have before, I wasn't able to get the save the other one because that file kept corrupting.
Jeb!
I feel like I shouldn't be here.
No, this is just more or less for Felix, and also
I'm in the wall
I don't
now.
want to make
I'm
all
gonna
your
go in the
guys'
wall.
visions all weird. But Felix, in this in this region, you are passing along this one more or less deep stream as you start to hear this voice in your head, Felix. As you start to hear small little tiny wisps and whispers, let's see, let me double check this. See. I would like you to make me an intelligence saving throw, please.
Yep.
Mhm.
See. Oh, wisdom save. Never mind, it's a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and because of Intellect Fortress, 16.
All right, you have passed. But in your mind, you start to hear what sounds like far off whispers. Sounds like, or sounds like a small little creature walks in shadow for something he does not fully know. Small little man makes great ambition to save him, to fulfill what? His dream or others?
Yes, I have a dream.
Grief might be a good catalyst for you mortals. As Felix, you start to hear this gurgling voice now say, say that your sorrow is nothing but your sorrow is a good tool for you, dear mortal. It is a good representation of what you lack, what I have, true understanding of the world.
Indeed, it's making up for my height.
I am wondering, would you like to take up an offer? Gain knowledge, gain power.
What power?
What power? Wish to make these metal men, right?
Hmm.
And what do you do? What do you need to do to make them?
What do I do to make them?
How long does it take? What is the struggle? How calloused are your hands for the hammering of the smithing of the metal?
A soft hands boy.
How
They're pretty soft. I wear gloves. He's looking at his hands.
and yet you seem to you seem to more or less come here. I'm wondering, why are you here?
Hmm. Your disembodied voice. I don't know if I should be telling you the reason.
Would you like to meet me in person?
I'm looking at the others to see if they're hearing the same thing. Can you guys hear it?
Er, They all look at you like, what?
This thing's trying to make me crazy.
Crazy. That's
That was
crazy.
crazy once. Uh, he goes, this foul voice in the air. It's telling me things like gaining power.
You wish to fill your father's dream.
I
can
already
make
did.
Everything fully available. Ensure everyone's the construct everyone would like. I can give you that power, my good friend.
Well, I mean, he did. His dream was to make sure that there's somebody to till the farm in case he was gone. And I look to Rundar. It's telling me that he could complete Dad's dream.
So what we're doing now, what his sons are completing. This creature wants to say he can make someone's dreams happen when we already have the power and capability to do it.
Mhm.
Nay, then be it that a foul and forlorn creature. Let's just leave here.
Yeah.
Felix,
Hmm.
as you are walking by this river, I will not fully give you, not have it be a full-on combat because you have Amelia and his dwarven allies. But Felix, in this river, you see this large and slimy creature writhing in it.
Mother, I knew it was a fucking aboleth.
As you saw what was trying to gain access to your mind and to bid you into doing some deeds other than Aboleth. As you and your dwarven allies, and all your allies actually come together and curb stomp this creature and destroy it and burn its body. You you have slain fully an Aboleth. Would you like to take anything from its body?
Hmm. I would. What can be harvested from an aboleth?
And then see what it can be: its eyes, its teeth, its tail, and its mucus.
You know, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask the Praetorian Emil. Do you mind? Do you mind if we harvest these things? This aboleth? Are you okay with that? I need. I feel like I might. I'm confident that one of my companions can make use with some of these things.
Roll
Or
me a
with
persuasion check,
oh boy.
because I know. Let's just say, I know the dwarves in the room have looked the opposite way for gnomes before.
Okay. Wow. Weirdly, I am not proficient in persuasion.
Exactly. That's what that's what I said. Roll it with advantage because the dwarves they they these dwarves know about the levels and have seen the greater levels of the privity or lack of empathy that your people have shown to each other.
I'm gonna throw in a bardic on this too.
All right.
Bardic.
So
Advantage. 20.
he allows it. He's all right with it. He just kind of walks off. It's not really, help the gnomes get it onto land and make sure the gnomes are dressed into all gear. Make sure there's no ounce of like cloth that is like not touching anything that's like touching their skin that's visible. So
Yeah.
yes, you can try to harvest stuff from this.
Okay.
Um, let's just say it will need a check. Um, there's multiple checks you can do for this one, I think. Um, let's see. Multiple check. I will allow you to do a medicine check, a nature check, a nature, medicine, survival, or arcana. I'll let you do one of those four, or relegate someone else who does, or because you have a wizard and let's see, a wizard, ranger, and a cleric with you that is not a meal.
I have a 9 in Arcana. I'll throw one more bardic on this, and would
All
this be
right.
with advantage still?
Yes, it'll be an advantage because
Okay.
you're brothers.
Okay, Arcana. Ooh,
All right, what do you want from this creature?
37. I want all of it. If the weight can handle it.
Um, you got 300 pounds of aboleth.
Oh, geez. Okay.
I'll give you a breakdown a little later of weight, but you basically somehow Felix, and this really disturbs Emil. Somehow Felix knows how to cut and clean and prepare an aboleth like a goddamn trout. Brothers do
Me
this
Oh
the
like
my
goods.
god.
brothers cleaning an aboleth like a trout. How
That
the
is
hell do you
definitely a
do
what
that?
the fuck.
Emil, you can tell Felix without even a roll. Emil's not scared. He's just more or less worried. It's just a sense of war. The fuck am I doing here? What the fuck did Mimir tell me to do? I'd have a word with the old man when I get back. You can tell Emil's thinking this in his head, Felix. But but yes, you have an aboleth as you and your party now move on as that. Secondly, there is another thing. like your one of the things is next thing is this entire journey, Felix, to the Underdark takes about a week and a half in itself. So you've
Okay.
been gone for Brindle for 2 weeks, and we'll be gone for another 2 weeks as you get back.
Oh my god.
So
Okay.
you've been gone for an entire month from Brindle
Fuck.
with
Okay.
minimal contacts, maybe a short rest in there,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a long rest, depending on how generous certain people are. Actually, the dwarves are very generous; they will give you a long rest. Um, but the next major obstacle that I would like you to roll is that, or you'd come across, is um not really an obstacle, more or less a this is the price for hiring these people. As you see the two rattling scouts that came along with you
Mm-hmm.
in this deep dark region run off and run away. For are you going to stop them at all?
I
Because
looked to him. He was like, "Was this part of it? Is
he,
this
he
part
looks at
of it?"
you, he looks at you and gives you a nod. He says, "Yes, they are going to go get their quarry for their payment. They'll be back soon. Um, we might need to run soon.
Okay.
Um, we'll just have to continue forward down into the old research lab that they want us to try to find. But yeah, no, our rattling ally should get their quarry soon and should get out of that hot zone quickly. Um, they will meet back up with us, but yeah, we might need to double the pace for a little while. But I think after that we should be fine. So
Okay.
I would like you, Felix, to roll me an athletics or acrobatics, as you and your party have kind of more or less been uh, put up some on some pace, and afterwards can roll me a con save.
Oh goodness.
Okay. What was the first one again?
Acrobatics or athletics, and then con
Okay.
save.
Acrobatics or athletics?
You have a D4 with all these.
Okay. Normal or advantage?
Advantage for the save. That's it.
Okay. Um, throw throw another bardic in there.
Let's see.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna reroll that.
All
Much
right.
better.
there you go.
Okay. All right. Now make the save.
And for the save, advantage. So wisdom. 12.
Uh, con save.
Oh, concept. Phew.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
20.
20. Okay. Cool. Felix, you and your group make march quickly, as you have to more or less scale many of these small and tight passages quickly, and more or less have to squeeze in your belly a lot, and more or less your robots have to duck and weave a bunch, but you're able to get them through. Off in the distance, about I say a quarter's day journey after you guys have left the rattlings have left your temporarily left your group, you hear more or less hear and feel nothing but vibrations off in the distance.
Ooh. No.
Make me a nature, survival, or arcana check to figure out what those might be. As you also hear a bunch of what sounds to be roaring, but are more
No.
or less deep and guttural noises more or less meant to ricochet and boom off the wall.
27.
Felix, as a gnome and as a person that knows greatly of the treachery and evil of this world, of this part of the world, that's a purple worm.
Oh
Hmm.
shit.
Nope. Nope.
That's a purple worm.
Nope.
They mess with the purple worm. They have messed with the purple worm, and you guys have just
Please do not the tube.
dodged. Just
We need
dodged
to.
the reason.
No.
So we'll see how successful your rattling allies are in getting what they went for.
Oh god. Okay.
But yes, beyond that, you guys were able to more or less get away quickly without any danger. You think? You pray to God. But as you get all the way down to the bottom where you're looking, you find what looks like to be more or less the region you're looking. It's not of the lake area near Tinkertown or the Ratlands. It is far beyond that to the west. It is seems to be this old and decayed, almost what looks like to be station, Felix. The station seemed to be a place where people like you, almost like inventors and architects, would have been flourished. I see. Oh yeah, that was. But there is one thing, Felix, that you do notice beyond, I'd say, really more or less beyond the small station that they put up, and really where they might be more or less asking you to look for this thing they are wanting, which is a crystal. They're said to be the size of two normal man's fists together, and about to be 10 pounds. It is said to be 10. It's said to be a large, more or less white blue crystal.
The light blue rock.
But
Okay.
Felix Relnar, the sure.
Ooh. Pretty.
Ooh. Oh wow, that's a big.
That's a dragon skeleton.
Oh, that is.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Steal it.
Steal it.
Do it.
Emil, can you carry this giant dragon, please?
He's
I
dwarf.
wanna-
I'm sure he can handle it.
I want to take it home.
So yes, you having gone to here in this point, there is a bridge that seems to be more or less the final step to what looks like to be a platform that has these large blue crystals all around this region.
Mhm.
And on the opposite side, there seems to be a pedestal that has one that's light blue and well, it's a sphere. But
Okay.
pedestal on the opposite side. I
Excuse me.
would like you. Well, first, I would like you to make me a con save if you are going on the bridge.
A con save?
Yes.
Huh.
I look to Rundar. You think we should have the constructs go first?
Yeah, I say that. As you send first off the constructs first, actually. I mean, well, let's work them. Roll some d20s for them real quick. That is a 13 and a 12. Oh, okay. Felix, you notice as they start walking across this bridge, each turn it takes them to start on this bridge, and uh, you notice that they
Oh.
start to take what looks like to be small amounts of damage. As you see what looks like to be white gastral, more or less, mist coming off them. As it looks like they might be taking radiant damage as they start walking on this bridge.
Huh.
Hmm.
Seems this region is infected with some.
It's got the radiance.
Water
Fight the
is,
sun itself.
water seems to
What do we
be
do? Fight the sun?
contaminated in a way.
Okay. I look to Rundar and Emil. I say, okay, which one of you wants to come with me? Not across the bridge. I point to that pedestal. I was like, that thing.
Your brother, will say, on both you.
Okay. I grab his shoulders and we both dimension door across.
All right. You negated the entire, essentially, irradiated river.
We're not drinking the Baja Blast.
You don't want to get dunked in the Baja Blast?
No. I like it cold, but not radiating.
All right. Felix, you see this light blue orb.
Is it a rock in a light blue rock?
It is a light blue rock.
Fuck yeah.
The people that sent you on this mission, who are lords of the tower in the middle of Square and Rest, did not give you much information, for they had barely any information on this. They sense that this orb, more or less, can power a construct that is powerful, seemingly as Michael, for as long as they can imagine.
Oh. Well, it came down looking for a new power source.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that this is more or less seems to be out of their control and out of their range,
Turns
and
out,
they just don't know anything about it.
turns out
As
you're
this is
using magical
something,
plutonium.
as this is something they are fully unaware of. But I would like you to, if you're going to grab it, I'd like you to make me initial consent if you're going to grab it with no gloves.
Let's see. Do I have my... Oh, I have costume clothes.
All right. As you grab this
Uh,
wooden,
I'll put it in the costume clothes because I have two of them. I don't know why I have two of them. I will summon my imp and say, "Can you put this in the well, I grab. Actually, I don't summon my amp. I just drop. I put the lantern down. I grab this thing, close, and like until lantern.
uh,
Come back out, and then
Okay, now you're back.
like okay, it's technically in a lead case.
All right. So this bat of crystal is now in a lead case. How you guys gonna get back? You guys gonna cross over the?
We dimension door again because I had one more force level.
Mhm.
Okay. Felix, there's one thing I would like you to more or less. Couple of things for you to roll for me.
Okay.
Can you roll me as you guys dimension door back across? Can you roll me a dexterity save?
Okay.
1 round of attacks. And then finally an acrobatics and constitution save.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Oh,
And then
Thank you.
finally 1 round of attacks. Or what would be considered to attack.
I'm gonna have to go with my tried and true.
Alright. Felix, as you guys come across, what did harry you across was more or less a ghostly dragon that came up from the body
Hmm.
Oh shit.
as it more or less breathed what looked to be caustic fire towards you. You are able to save, you are able to weave. Your forms on the attacks are sloppy and do get you hit a bit, in which you do take some radiant damage more than anything else. As this entire fight, you take 35 damage in total, 25 radiant, 10 normal. As quickly, because you are traveling with a group of clerics from Zerum, this thing is crushed and destroyed quickly. As
That's cool art.
Freaking ghost dragons.
as your party now can continue on.
We
And now you guys need to get back up, but I'll keep it for here now. This is the end of the session.
All right.
Felix, get back up from the thing.
Oh god.
Catch us next week for Escape from the Underdark.
I'll cast sending to Edwin and say, Edwin, I bring you a welcoming gift. I'm still far out here, but there's a gift nonetheless.
I'm very excited. Don't die.
Oh good, he's not dead
Mom,
yet.
can you come pick me up?
Yes. I will tell you this, Felix, for context. You were essentially teleported down there by the dwarves. It just took you fully 2 weeks to try to find out where you were looking.
Oh
Oh, okay.
damn.
Without basically being like, all right, we are gonna have to either go through essentially one of the worst territories that is filled up with nothing but high level bullshit, or we take the long way around. That'll take 3 days.
Okay.
It's basically, Evan, you basically missed like 6 quarry junctions.
Oh fuck. Okay.
For anyone that has played New Vegas, you understand, but anyone that doesn't, that just sounds like gibberish.
It's
That is
Yeah,
the session.
gibberish.
gibberish.
That is in the session.
It's basically like
Quality.
level 1's fighting strat, like that's the final fight.
Oh. Mhm.
That's
Rip.
that's what Quarry Junction is like.
Oh god.
Yes. Felix,
Mhm.
you're in the Underdark.
Oh god, we had a lot of nonsense this campaign.
Maybe we should have gone with him.
We probably should have gone with him. Did he say he
I
was
gotta
going
get
to the
outta here.
Underdark?
Yes.
We probably should have
Yes,
gone
and then he
with
said,
him.
"Oh no, it's fine. We got this. We gotta quit believing people when they say shit like that."
Yeah.
I gotta stop believing what Evan says. That.
Yeah.
Facts.
Very facts.
Why you don't trust Felix?
No.
Well, then again, he doesn't.
I think Josh's point is that he doesn't trust you.
Nah, that's fair.
We don't trust Evan to determine whether or not his characters are okay.
Yeah, it's fair.
Well, given how often they try to kill themselves, I think he's probably the last
Yeah.
person we should ask.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To be fair, Felix is not as bad as goddamn fucking what's his name? I already fucking forgot it.
Well,
Lou.
Lou. Felix is a far cry from Llewellyn, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Lou definitely would have.
because Brindle's way less depressing than Bob was.
Yes.
Lou definitely would have said, "Oh, Emil, you guys go. I'll stay here."
Oh god.
It's like one fucking like underground bug. He's like, "Go guys, go! I'll stay here. Finish the fight."
He stumps on his toe and he's like, "Run, save yourself."
Run, save yourselves. I am already lost to the cause.
Oh,
Let me die
God.
here.